Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury, and you are on the greatest live stream of all time, the Archie Luxury channel. That's right, guys. What's today? Today is Sunday, and I am actually packing to leave because Sunday I got friends coming up for the funeral. I got to pick them up in a couple hours, so I'm going to end the show half an hour early. I'm going to end half an hour earlier than normal. And unless someone wants to keep the show going. And then tomorrow is the funeral. So this is the last broadcast, unless I jump on Luxie's, but this is the last main show before the funeral and before London. So it's a special occasion. I'm in the middle of packing, which is going okay. It's going okay. Let's run an intro and let's start the show. Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury and welcome to the show. This is the last show before the funeral tomorrow. This is the last show here. Arch, just wanted to say what a wonderful, heartfelt thing. The cards you have written to Anthony was a great idea and shows you are a great father. Well, yeah, so basically what I did was I bought some general cards, and actually I actually bought a whole stack of extra cards, and I went to the family last night and said, hey, do you want to leave a card in the coffin? So I think it's a good idea. I think it's a great idea. So I've written two. I'll show it to you on the stream here. So this here is just a general card for him. It says, to my son Anthony, so sad and upset by your passing. I desperately wanted to tell you that I love you when you were alive, although I told you very often. Please never forget how much we love you. You will be greatly missed. Your smile and laugh always made me happy. You were always so understanding and non-judgmental. I will love you forever. Love always, Dad. There you go. Look at that. That's for the coffin. And his birthday had just passed. And I thought I may as well do a birthday card for the coffin as well. I like to choose I chose this card because he was actually down at Byron Bay, and I remember he rang me, Dad, can you get me a pizza? I got a Domino's for him. And then he said, Dad, can you help me get home? I need a bus fare, Greyhound bus fare home. So this is a birthday card for him. And it says, happy birthday, Anthony. Sad it is all over. So sad. 28 is the last birthday. I love you and always remember our times together. Our times together. I'm heartbroken that you are now gone. Your brother is so upset. Mum is devastated. Jerry is heartbroken, and I am beyond sadness. We will always remember you. We will always love you. Love always, Dad. And that photo is from Christmas 23, just gone. That was the last Christmas, and I took him out for hot pot on Christmas Day. So that's the two cards there for his coffin. So Yeah, yeah, that's what's happening there. Um, um, that's the way it goes. I'll link the dungeon. Okay, let me do that now. I'll do that now. I'm just linking to the dungeon. So, what can I say? It is, it's really sad. It's very sad. Beyond sadness, beyond sadness. Um, beyond sadness. It is sad, and but you know, I've got good friends coming up. My good friend Dave's coming up for the service. He's coming landing today, and I'm actually going to. I got to end the show a little bit earlier because I'm going to end the program a little bit earlier so that I can. I'm going to end it a little bit earlier so that I can go and pick up my friend from. I've got to take him out. He's flown up for the service, so yeah. I'm just getting this ready now. Just doing the link. Oh, come on, paste. Okay, that's done. Save changes. Okie dokie, that's done. I've just now done the link to the channel there. That's so cool. We've done it. That's important. We've done that. So that's all. There we go. Linked. It's linked. It's all done. So that's it's taken care of there. So I got to say, you know, it's yeah. So that's basically it. So today I got that's why I put my nicest shirt on. I got the Breguet on. I've been wearing that since the passing. And what I did do is just I had a little piece here which holds that. I've taken that piece off, little leather thingy there. Fuck, that annoyed me that bit. When you take it off, it gets caught up. Oh, fuck. Taking that off. What else can I say, guys? Thank you, Curly. Yes, Perry TV says that. Archie, drill a hole in the strap. Just do it. Drill a hole. It's not about the holes. It's the fact that it had the little end bit which holds that little. But because it's so small, it doesn't really need it. What can I say then? So that's basically what's going on, guys. That's basically what is going on. So I've also got to pack my bag, pack my stuff, my shite, get it all packed, big boy. Yes, indeed. I've got to get my stuff packed get it all packed for the show. That's right, I do. Just charge a few things here, get a few things charged up. Few things charged up. Get ready for the show. Get ready. That's all we can do, guys, is try our best. So I'm ready to go for that's it. I've basically got most of my stuff packed. I was hoping someone could come on. Let's have a chat. Let's see what was going on here. Tan did not think much to UK trains, neither. Do we taxi be better from airport? I think that's right. I think he said Uber Uber. The UK, they use Uber, I think. They use Uber. I'll do an Uber. That's the best way. That is the best way. And I'll just make sure I got the address. I think I got the address for the Big Brother house. Let me have a look. Have I got it? I don't know. I don't know what I got or haven't got. It's always tricky dicky stuff. Oh, Jamie. Yeah, no, I got the address here. Yeah, I got the address. Yep, there we go. Done. It's done. Thank you. So, yeah, what else can I say there, guys? What else can I say? Getting ready to get out of Dodge. You betcha. Get out of Dodge. I got stuff packed. I just got to pack a few things tonight. Pack a few things. And I'm out on the town. Out of here. Yes. So, okay, that's okay. It's coming up. Yeah, I got my gimbal thingy. That's all ready to go. That's really charged, actually. It doesn't need to go any more charge. That's charged. What I got here? Got my charge these headphones up. I like to get, before I go, I like to have everything charged up so that they work. There's nothing worse than you go somewhere and the stuff is flat. You know what I mean? Just, that's annoying. We got our first super chat. Thank you so much, Caruso IT 59 Knock. Hey, Arch, what do you think about the Rolex? Let's bring this baby up. The Rolex. It's a Rolex. Let's go and have a look at Chrono 24. Rolex 126234 Palm. You know what? That watch itself, I love it. Very unique. If you are a big Catholic, you know, Palm Sunday and all that sort of bullshit. I I think it's interesting. Personally, if I was to pick a date just for me, I got to be totally honest with you. I would go blue. Okay. I personally love the blue, the normal blue, or the fluted, or the you know, the different, the textured, the pattern blue, the motive dial. I'd prefer that. Personally, that's me, but hey, you got to go with what you want. That's my preference. So, Arch, what do you think about the Rolex Datejust Palm Front motive dial, fluted bezel, green dial, oyster on a bracelet? Look, you know what? It's a beautiful watch. The Datejust is a great watch. I think the steel with the white gold is the way to go, unless you're over 50. And I think it's a beautiful watch. Yes, I do. What do I think of it? It's a great watch. Personally, I prefer the blue. The blue or the Wimbledon. I actually, you know what? I just like the blue dial. I like the blue. That's just my preference there. That's my favorite way to go there. Yep, that is my favorite ones to go there. So yeah, that's what I think there. We've got 127 watching. That's not bad. 127. We're getting ready. I'm getting ready to go, and I'm just packing stuff for for leaving, taking the Breguet. Let's have a look. Let's go and have a look here. What are Breguets going for at the moment? Let's say I wanted to get the fuck out of Breguet XXI. That's type 21. What is the cheapest XX? Oh, okay. They've got. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so some of these, they the way they do the listing, see, they can get that. That's a type 20. Okay. Type 21. Look at this. 5 US. Is that US dollars? Let's just check that. What is that? Yes, that is US dollars. 5,000. Flyback chrono. Yep. Where does gold kick in? Okay, 5, 6. Look at this. The prices. 7. Here we go. Ooh, nice set. What do you think of that? Steel. And then, is that gold? That's a type 20 anyhow. Let's have a look. So looking 9. See, so there's nothing there super cheap. Then we're getting into over 10. Oh, here we go. Our first Sirius 21, 10,000. It's on auction, so that's not even, doesn't really count. Here we go, 10,790. So that's kind of the first. Then you got some for 11. There's one in. There's one in Hong Kong. That's a type 20. I like that white dial. So you can see this is the pricings of this sucker. You know what? Beautiful Breguet. Let's have a look here. So 10,000, 11,000. I mean, that's amazing. Bang per buck. The bang per buck is incredible. That there is no original box, no papers. Okay, where is this fucking thing? 42 mil. Yeah, that's it. Where is this fucking thing located? This is in. Oh, that's it. Where the fuck is that's his fucking. Where the fuck is he? This guy here. Where the fuck is he? Doesn't tell me what country he's in. Fuck. What country is this fucker? Oh, he's in Hong Kong. There you go. Look at that. So, fuck. Beautiful. That's a beautiful watch. Beautiful. I like it. Sold. I'll take it. What do you reckon? Sold. I'll take it. So, yeah, there's some interesting shit here. I'm just gonna charge up my headphones, my wireless headphones. Charge these fuckers up. They're low charge. Get those fuckers charged up. I like to charge up shit before I travel. Nothing worse than going somewhere and it's not fucking charged. Here we go. Another super chat. Thank you, Scott Calvin. $5. AC3. Money aside, what's the watch that you've owned? Would you have back if you could? Okay, so what watch would I have back if I could? Money aside. And I get that. Okay, I get it. So, you know what? The watch that I really would love to have back. And I mean, look, you might say, you look at my watches that were stolen. I had 4 Patek stolen, World Time, Annual Calendar, 5127 and the 5196 gone. I tell you what, one contender would be that fucking Sky Dweller. Sky Dweller would definitely be one contender. That was fucking amazing watch, the Sky Dweller. And another watch would be the Patek 6006. I really love that. That was the Calatrava, the one Bear hated, the Oris style one. Yeah, I reckon Rolex would be the Sky Dweller, the white Sky Dweller that Bondage got me. And the in all other brands, I'd say it'd be that Patek, the 6006. And that's not necessarily, it was a good size. It was just a good fucking size. That's what I loved about it. It was a really good size. It was ready to be used. I'm just excuse me, boys, getting my suitcase. That was a really good, I loved it. I did. I really did love that. And, yeah, that's the one that got away. Yeah, I would say that's it. That's 6006. And I really did love that watch. It was incredible watch. The 6006. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I had a good path with it. That was a beautiful watch, and I really did. I mean, it was amazing watch to have. But fuckers, I gotta tell you, in all honesty, the 6006 was just an amazing watch. I loved it because it gave me so much. It gave me so much as a watch. I fucking adored it. I did. I really did adore that watch. It was fucking me to a T. That's what it was. It was me. I'm just going to put my suitcase down. I can throw some things in as I am talking to you guys. Yeah, that's what I would say. The one. That's probably the one I miss. Yeah, which is, it's a good question. Now, you might say, well, Arch, hang on a minute, Fatso. You had a 1016. A 1016. Do I miss that? I actually, that's so long ago now. That I had that when I was 18. From 18, I do love it. And I had a president as well. That's another thing. But man, that was 20 fucking years ago. 25, 26 years ago. That's so long ago. I would have to say to you, seriously, the watch that means the most to me is, I reckon, yeah, it'd be the Sky Dweller or the 6006. Hello, ABC. Earth ABC. How are you?
Hey Arch, I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I am great. Everybody's in the air at the moment. I think everybody's in the air. They're flying.
I actually met the Zeal today. He's in Birmingham for a couple of days, so I picked him up
You met
from the
the
train
seal?
station. Yep. So I'm gonna hopefully chill with him tomorrow, spend a bit of time catching up, and
Incredible.
yeah, because he wanted to check out Birmingham and see the sights and sounds, some of the more ethnic parts as well as the glitzy parts. And
Yes, sir.
yeah, it was good. It's good.
I'm getting ready to go today. This is the last main show I'm on. Tomorrow is the service,
Oh yeah.
and I think it's I think it's probably yeah. So today I'm actually going to end the show half an hour early because I've actually got a friend who's flying up from Sydney to attend the funeral, a good friend of mine. It's very sweet of him to
Okay.
come up. I mean, I didn't ask him to fly up. He volunteered. He's a great guy, really good friend. And I got
Yeah.
to tell you, it's very nice to have some support in troubled times like this, you know? That's the thing.
Well, like I said, this is where we pull together and be there for each other and help out however we can.
Yes. Yes.
So, Arch,
Um,
if there was such a thing, would you like to visit Sun Hill Police Station?
Actually, if I had my time, what I would love to visit, okay? I would love to visit. Um, I'd like to go to York and see the trains.
Okay, yeah.
I would also like to visit, yeah, Sun Hill. I also want to visit
Okay,
where Arthur,
Sun Hill's a
the series
fictitious part of
Minder was
London.
filmed. I want to see where Minder was filmed.
Oh, right. I've got a feeling that's Fulham.
Yes. So whereabouts is that? Fulham that's in London, isn't it?
Fulham's kind of near Chelsea, that part of London. Kensington, Chelsea. So you've got
Yeah.
Hammersmith and Fulham, that's the neighbouring borough or district or area, whatever, to Kensington and Chelsea. So
Fulham's pretty
things are
near.
Sun
Everywhere in
Hill.
London's near, I should say.
Well, Sun Hill, I think, fictitious. I don't think it's a real place. I think it's just made up.
Yes. I want to go to
But
the Cockcroft estate. Where's the Cockcroft estate?
ooh, I don't know. Is that from Rockcliffe's Babies?
See, I tell you this now, you take me to Sun Hill, and when you come to Australia, I'll take you to Yabby Creek and Summer Bay. Okay?
Summer Bay Surf Club, mate.
You like Alf? Out of all the characters there, who did you want to? Would you meet Flathead? Because you're in teaching. Would you want to meet Flathead, or
Maybe,
would you want to
yeah.
meet Alf?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Flathead, Alf. Nick Parrish was quite cool. The copper.
Oh yes, that was Shane's brother.
That's right, yeah.
You know what happened to Shane, don't you?
In real life, yeah. He committed suicide.
Why? Why? Because I think the problem is when you're that famous and successful, and then he had a few acting roles. He did get parts. He had a life after Home and Away.
I don't know. Was there anything in America? Was it
Fuck
all in
America. He was in Australia. No, America's tough to break into.
well, a lot of Aussie soap stars from
You
Neighbours
know
Home and Away
Cameron
make
Daddo?
it
You
there.
don't know Cameron Daddo, but he was a famous Australian TV personality. He tried to make it in America, and it's fucking hard. It's
Look,
very hard.
Guy Pearce made it. Russell Crowe made it.
Simon
Heath
Baker?
Ledger.
Simon Baker?
No, I don't remember Simon Baker.
The Mentalist. He was in Margin Call as well.
So which Aussie show was he in?
No, he was in E Street. Do you remember E Street? Reverend Bob?
Oh,
And that,
right, yeah, I never saw that. But Portia Del Rossi, she's Aussie. Kate Blanchett, she's Aussie. Margot Robbie, there you go. Loads of Aussies.
loads
What's
of
happening? What's happening in the chat there? Who's around? Have we read super chats? Caruso, have we read his super chat?
Yes, I did. He asked some good questions. He was two good super chats there. Caruso was asking about the Palm Franz. You know, I think I prefer the blue dial. You know, I prefer
think, this Breguet, right? This is pink gold, right?
yes.
I think a blue strap would look killer on that. A blue croc strap goes nicely with pink gold.
It's got a brown dial, a brownish dial.
Okay. It looks kind of greyish in the pic.
Yeah, it's a little bit deceptive there.
Let's see.
Hey, I'll be back in 1 minute. Just cover me for
Yeah.
1 minute.
No worries. No worries.
I want to
You.
plug my laptop in before I go. I just want to get it charged because there's nothing worse than arriving somewhere and you got no charge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do what you gotta do. Don't worry.
Let me go. Let me plug it in.
So, people. Yeah, met Tanzil briefly. So he's just gotten settled in, and hopefully catch up for a bit tomorrow. Then hopefully I'll go to London. Maybe more like Friday, actually. I think Thursday is looking a bit doubtful for me. But let's see. Oh, M2 Carlino, my friend acted in a few episodes of Minder and kept calling him Arthur Offset, but George Cole was so cool about it. What a great man and actor. Yeah, he's absolutely, he was a legend. So you only appreciate these actors once they're gone. I'm now watching all this stuff in the 80s, which was 40 odd years ago. So yeah, it's and they just don't make TV programs like they used to. So we went. Apes is asking, did I meet Tan in Spark Hill? No. Um, I took him to. What did I take him to? Well, it was actually to his hotel, which was in the centre. But we plan to go to Small Heath tomorrow. We could do Spark Hill maybe another time. It's just places to eat, clothes shops, um, food stores, some jewelry shops as well. I mean, there's a lot of that vibe that goes on in these areas. And he was wearing. What was he wearing? Oh, he was wearing Seiko turtle. But I think he has packed. He packed with him. He packed some nice pieces, so we'll hopefully get an idea of um what he's taking. I know there's one decent watch, one that protects. I think. I was hoping it'd be the 5212, but I never. No, oh no, hold on. Oh no, yeah, it was that World Time. That's right. He showed it on Lux's stream. Sorry, Dungeon. We had a dungeon. The guys were on there, and they were um, they were shopping online for groceries for the house. Apparently, they spent 2.5 hours shopping. I don't know how much they spent, but apparently they spent um, a good 2 hours deciding what to get in terms of that. I think they even said Nescafe. I'm like, why are you buying Nescafe garbage? At least get a Lavazza instant or something like that, or Illy. Get get the good stuff. Don't get the garbage. But I don't know what their list was. I don't know what they ended up buying or how much they spent. So um, yeah, M2 Carlino. I probably won't drive. I'll probably take the train.
The BMW. I want to see the BM fucking W.
No, it's oh, I need to send you photos of that. Of
Yes.
the
What's happened to that Beamer? I want that Beamer back. I want the Beamer back.
yeah, me too. It's just that. Oh, M2 Carlino might be able to help out. So it apparently is an economic write-off, but it's just one side that's damaged. It's a non-structural damage, so it's category N. But the bonnet has propped
Because you
up
were going to
because of the
sell it.
pedestrian.
Is it drivable?
The problem is because the bonnet's raised, you can't see. There's a bit of your vision is hampered because of that. Otherwise, it actually drives all right, but headlights broken. Bumper will need replacing. Bonnet. Oh, the hood, as the Americans say. I don't know if that's going to need replacing, but the whole driver's wing, front wing, driver's side or the right side, because we drive on the right-hand side in Britain. Yeah, that's pretty mashed. That's pretty
I'm
mashed up.
really sorry to hear of your loss. Okay, my thoughts and
Oh,
condolences. I
it's
wish.
look, it's just
Oh, sorry. You
literally.
used to leave the car outside.
I've got no choice, mate.
No, England is like that.
Well, thing is, like I said, a lot of people have um
I'm just
a lot
having
of
breakfast.
people a lot of people have converted their
One eight
garages.
eat now. 1-800 eat now. It's a.
Yeah, I was going to say a lot of
I'm
people
getting
in.
ready for the frat house. I'm getting ready for the frat house meals.
Yeah. Yeah, so apparently a lot of people they convert their garages into spare rooms. That's
That's
quite
okay.
common in England. Well, I mean, the range of weather we have here, it does screw the cars up. I think for Gary it must be bad because he gets a lot of that sea air. In
Mm.
Birmingham, we're quite landlocked, but if you're in Ireland, you're going to get a lot of sea air, and that's going to rust um, the underside of the body and stuff like that. The chassis, sorry. And to Carlino, once you have a cat car, it's worthless. So, okay, I've been offered, and to Carlino, I've been offered just under 10 grand, and that's for me to buy it back. Or they're going to offer me 11, or it's either 11 or 12, and they just take the car off me. So I need to. Because at the moment, a second assessor came to actually look at the car in person. So
What did he
um,
say?
he just took some pictures and said, "Oh, well, right, I'll send my report in a few days." So um, I'm gonna have to get in touch with the accident management company on Monday and then see what's been decided. Okay.
Accident management company. This sounds like HR.
No, it's like that. Have you had an accident in the last 3 years that wasn't your fault? Call, and then you get these accident management firms. So, and to Carlina saying, take the 12K, okay, but then the flip side to that is, if it's non-structural, a trader would surely they'll take it off me for maybe 5 grand. So I'll get the 10 grand plus the 5 grand. Is that not better? I guess it's a matter of finding a
Want to muck
trader.
around, but the problem is they make one offer to you, and then afterwards, maybe they're in cahoots with the insurance company. Oh, Gov, I can't pay you that now. Car market's changed. Oh, Gov, it's the old one.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, isn't it?
Yeah. What are you going to buy? You're going to buy another BMW to replace it?
So, like I said, the last time I was discussing this with you, Dr. Mark, is that
See, I thought
hybrid
a
seems to be.
3 Series would be perfect for you.
Yeah, 3 Series is a little bit cramped at the back.
Because that's the new
I
3
mean, look,
Series is
I'm
based
not
on a 5
tall.
Series platform.
I'm not tall, but my son is. He's about 6 foot, so
No, but the new
he
3 Series, it's based on a 5 Series platform.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. But hybrid is the way things are going. Hybrid. I don't
Fuck
want to go fully
hybrid.
electric.
Fuck hybrid. We want internal combustion engine.
We want the
Fuck
we want the
hybrid.
we want the fossil fuels.
But there's nothing wrong with fossil fuels.
Hmm.
It's a very efficient way. It's a very efficient way to go.
Well, that's just it. The electrical charging infrastructure isn't set up properly, in my view. I mean, I heard it is getting better, but it's like with any new thing, adoption's going to take a bit of time for um, things to seem more appealing. First, the government was throwing money at people, especially all these consultant doctors who run private practice under their own companies. A lot of them started getting Teslas and stuff like that. So, but this was before Russia invaded Ukraine, and then energy prices went tits up.
I got to tell you something. You're coming to meet us at the frat house.
Yep, on the Friday, hopefully.
Okay. Tell me this. What watch are you going to wear? What watch are you wearing?
I'll wear something nice. I'll wear something Swiss. I won't wear a shitter.
We got a super chat. Malik Diamond, $10. Here we go. Archie, 5130 on bracelet. Thoughts on this world timer? So I've got to tell you, that is my world timer on the bracelet. What do I think of it? It's fucking beautiful. Man, the Patek, that's called a Patek 5130G/1. That's what it's called, actually. Because /1 is the white. It's on a bracelet. Look at that. What do I think of it? It is absolutely gorgeous. They did that in rose as well. You can get but the white gold, $56,000. You know what? What's not there not to love about that? It is absolutely. I got a friend of mine's got a 5146 on a bracelet. Very special indeed. It's really that bracelet, Patek bracelet, is, or should be /1G. Sorry, my mistake there. But it is actually a very beautiful, beautiful watch. It's what do I think of it? It's absolutely stunning. Let's bring it on the screen for the punters to see.
Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, Alex is on the chat.
Alex, he's there.
Is
Alex there? What's the name of
Alex's
business? What's the name of Alex's business?
Perpetual Time.
Perpetual Time. I had a guy. I just did a review. I had a few reviews I did yesterday, right? And he's got a few watches, and he said he's going to send it off for service to the manufacturer. I said, hang on a minute, get a good independent.
Depends on the watch.
I said, get a good independent. He's got a Patek Ellipse, right? It's just a simple two-hander. Why would you send that to Pat? Just get a good independent to do that for you. Okay?
So how important is service history for watches like it is for cars?
No, but if you take it to a good independent, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not I'm not saying you know, I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm just saying it's that's where I would be going, is a good independent.
Yeah, well, Alex is a good independent. He's done a couple of my watches. He did that Zenith I had. He's done one of the Omegas, my Aquaterra.
Yes. I'm just emailing him now. So this guy, he's got a. Do you want to see his collection? I'll show you his collection, right?
Okay.
I think he got his
Savory.
Amiga Speedmaster serviced via Amiga, and I think they changed their hands.
I'll tell you what Omega are good for. When it's within warranty, they get given priority. Because I sent my Planet Ocean back because it was losing 4 seconds a day, and I think within 5 weeks I got it back, and it's running about 1 second plus 1 second a day, maybe two. So it's running fantastically. Oh, look at that. So let's see what he's got. He's got, oh, I've seen this collection, I think. So look, he's got a Datejust 36. He's got a 14060 pre-ceramic sub. He's got a Speedy, which could be 1861. Oh no, hold on. So has it got the long S and the long R? That can make it the 861. There's JLC Reverso, SBGM 221. I love that watch. Grand Seiko with the inimitable Jiu-Jitsu polishing, which takes 3 years for a craftsman to learn and master. Oh, you know, that ellipse is the first Patek I ever saw. My dad had one, and it was this color dial as well.
Yeah, that's that blue. That's a gold. They do that. They treat the gold. That's how they do that.
That is iconic for Patek. JLC, is that the Master Control?
No, it's a Memovox.
Oh, Memovox. Okay, so this watch has an alarm, right?
Yeah, he's got a Memovox there.
Yeah, my dad had one of those actually. Yeah, it had an alarm. And then what's this? First of all, it's just a Longines. Looks like it's gold. Could be gold plated. And then he's got a Longines. Oh, what's this watch called? It's not the Hydra Quest. What's this watch called? Let me look at the chat. What's that Longines called, guys?
That's the Legends Diver, you mean?
Legends. Yeah. So now these, up until recently, they had really obscenely long lugs. Then I've heard recently they've shortened the lugs so it doesn't overhang on the wrist. But I do like that watch. I do like an internal bezel. One of the coolest implementations of an internal bezel that I've seen is actually by IWC, where they've got a ratchet, so you can just sort of turn it anti-clockwise, then clockwise to go back to like a ratchet mechanism. I like that. I think that's on the Aquatimer
That was
range.
like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Say that again?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Nurse Ratchet.
Yeah, Ratchet. Yeah, Nurse Ratchet. And there was a Netflix. It's like a prequel to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, a series with Sarah Paulson. So that was quite good viewing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm taking
so
my gimbals with me. I'm just packing this shit up here. I gotta tell you something. Seriously,
cool.
I'm really looking forward to getting out of Australia to go and see the boys. You know that? I think it's a good chance to have a good break. What do you think? Like, it's
Well,
absolutely.
we're looking forward to having you. So yeah, it should be good. Should be
I
good.
want to say, you've been a really good supporter of mine, ABC. Thank you for all your love and support. I've fucked many things up at times, and
We all
you've
have.
always been forgiving
We
of
all
my
have. Look,
stupidity and my flaws. And
Look,
I want to say to you,
we all make cock ups, right? So
I've made more than enough of cock ups, but I gotta tell you, it's this is a very tough look. I may come across that I'm okay with everything, but fuck, I've had some dark moments after I do the stream. I've had some really dark moments lately, so it's tough.
yeah. I mean, like I said, I can't even begin to imagine, but I can believe it. I
It's
really can believe it.
even
And
though,
like I said,
I told him, please don't do this shit. Please, man. This is dangerous.
yeah, but
The terrible
it
thing
could,
is, ABC, I had a conversation with him a week ago, and I said, man, you're gonna kill yourself, man. I said to him, man, get off this shit.
no, but remember, the liquid apparently has no scent or no color. So you could think you're having a glass of water, and then, well, for all you know, you could have had this substance. So,
No,
mm,
he's that's not he's certainly not an innocent party, okay?
well,
He was in the scene. I mean, I like to just be truthful. It's very sad. He was in the scene, and it's a party drug, but man, there are terrible consequences if you're not careful. And man, what can I do now? I feel so bad for the boy. Unfortunately, the saddest thing is that he's never coming back. You understand? I'll never be able. He'll never be able to have. This is the sad thing. He's not. It's so permanent. This shit, man.
it is.
We got another super chat. Will Money, $10. Big boy. I heard from a reliable source, Narc, that Gangster Gary now has PTSD. Apparently, he hasn't heard air raid sirens like last night since the Germans bombed London back in 41. Very, very, yes. Because because he fell asleep and he had some, yes, I do recall that. Yes, sir. I got to tell you, man, I just had an emergency room doctor who told me he actually likes to watch with the moon phase because that's when the lunatics come out, is on full moon. You believe that?
Really?
Lunacy. Remember the saying, lunacy?
Oh, lunatic comes from loon, as in moon.
Yeah,
I didn't know
lunacy.
that.
Because people go crazy on the lunar cycle.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah, so he's an emergency room doctor, and he said that's handy to have because so many lunatics come in. What do you think of that?
That makes sense. That does make sense.
Yeah, so what do you think of that, hey? Guys? Lunacy, see?
Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, it's lunatics. But tell me this, what's happening with your watches there? How many watches do you have now?
Oh, I think it was about, what was it at last count? Was it 7 or so?
How many good expensive watches? Do you have a number? How do you keep things in tap? Is it whatever you feel like? You seem to be one of the most well-rounded sort of guys. I kind of look up to you. Okay, I look up to you greatly because you are so well-rounded and the hobby's in perspective.
Well, I've deviated and dabbled. Like I got a jiu-jitsu around about this time last year, the Grand Seiko. But
and we got Booze joining us. We got Curly, my good friend Curly. Hello.
Curl.
How are you, Boo? Hey, ABC.
Hey, what's happening,
Thank you for doing the
Fucking
dungeon, man.
ABC comes on the panel. He's not intimidated. He's gonna take one for the team. How are you,
Intimidated
ABC?
by who?
ABC, where'd you intend? Did you guys go eat something? What kind of
No,
cuisine did you guys?
we're gonna meet. No, we're gonna meet tomorrow. So, um,
Oh,
his flight was a bit delayed, so he arrived in the UK late. So
here
he
we
was a
go.
bit
Now we
jet
got a
lagged.
show. Mike the Snake is in the house. Hang on, Mike. Let me move you.
In the
Put you
house.
right there, right
In
under Archie. You got the camera on.
house.
Hang on a second. Let me get. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Hey, Curly.
And no,
How are
we're
you,
gonna
buddy?
meet properly tomorrow. We're gonna go get something to eat, and
Yeah, he had a really long delay. He was like at the
yeah,
airport at 5 a.m. and I don't know when the fuck time I talked to him. Maybe like 4 or 5 hours later, he said he was delayed. That sucks.
yeah.
That really
But
sucks.
because he had a lot of connecting flights, which I was quite surprised by, he had 2 connecting flights
Yeah.
before arriving to London, which sucked. I thought he would have just taken one direct flight out.
Yeah, hopefully he's chilling out and relaxing and getting a little of that jet lag out of his system. How you doing, Boo? You got some traveling anxiety yet?
Hey man, today I'm
He
ending the
loves
show
it.
a little bit earlier because I'm picking up a friend.
Oh, you can't do that. We got the conspiracy dungeon going on. Those guys are. I think they have it scheduled for 8:30 my time, but that's okay. You do what you got to do. If you got to bounce, you got to bounce. We'll see what we could do. Maybe.
What are they
It's just half
discussing
an hour
today?
earlier. That's what I'm doing. Half an hour earlier.
Well, you could leave, and then we'll just keep it going. So those guys are ready to.
No worries.
Yeah,
You guys are heroes. You know that?
they're doing the Oklahoma City bombing of the FBI headquarters conspiracy, false
cool.
flag. Who knows?
I
Man.
remember that. That was 1995.
Yeah, it was during Clinton's reign as president, right?
Yes.
Had
Timothy
that crazy
McVeigh, I
radical.
remember.
Yeah, well, you know what that was supposedly in response to that crazy radical. What was she in charge of, the FBI or something? That Janice, whatever the fuck her name was, the radical lesbian chick.
I liked her.
What was her name, Archie? She brought everything. She brought the tanks. She brought the ATF. The fucking half the ATF guys shot each other. They didn't want them crazy Waco, Texas Christian, fundamentalists.
Talk about Waco?
Yeah, they wanted those guns, man. Janice Reno, that was her name.
Oh,
that crazy
yeah.
Esbo.
Janet Reno.
Thank you, Ken Fresno.
Fuck. I remember that. I watched that live on TV.
She was like, "Fuck it, let's bring in the tank, burn down the whole fucking place, kids and all." She was a ruthless bitch.
Yeah, they went so overboard. There's another famous guy they kind of went overboard on his
Ruby
family.
Ridge.
Ruby Ridge. They shot his wife and his
Yeah,
kid.
they happened all at the same time. So who knows what happened? Somebody wanted to put the feds in check.
Yeah, or just keep some people quiet or something. Yeah, man.
Hey, listen, this country's freedom was won by mercenaries and militias.
Oh yeah, it's always written by the winners as well. So.
How you doing, Archie? You still? I have a feeling you have travel anxiety. When you have travel anxiety, you're always dilly dallying around your little studio there, organizing stuff, putting stuff in order.
You're right. You're right, Curly.
Got 130 people in the house, and they're watching you and your travel anxieties.
Yeah, I just feel that way. You know, Curly, this is actually, if I can get through tomorrow, I'll be very happy.
Well, I mean, hey, listen, it's not like you're going to fucking, go dig diamonds out of a fucking diamond mine. You're going traveling.
I know, I've got the funeral service tomorrow.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that'll be tough. That's for sure.
And then that night, I'm leaving. I think that might be a good idea.
Somebody told me that you were almost choking on toast and eggs. I find that hard to believe. What happened? Were you choking?
You got food delivered.
No, they were very, they were delicious.
macking down hard on it.
Was he?
Yeah, he got food delivery.
I just got done eating a little something myself.
The wife brought it in.
I saw
One of
ABC
the
here
few pleasures in
trying to
life.
make small talk. Poor guy. Can't even be Marcelino, Carmelo. Hey, did you know that somebody kidnapped Marcelo?
No.
He hasn't been seen in 2 days. I mean, one more day and his face goes on a Japanese milk carton.
Yeah, huh?
Might have to put an Amber Alert out for him, his
having
bird,
fun.
and mommy.
Having
They're
fun.
nowhere to be found.
Isn't he just having fun?
I don't think so. He hasn't streamed in 2 days.
It's not like him.
Yeah.
Maybe
You
he's
sure
had
you
enough.
didn't have him clipped? You sure you didn't have him clipped, Archie?
Definitely not. Definitely not, Curly.
You were just
Curly,
being nice
Curly.
to him before you gave him the kiss of death. He's
Aye.
gone. Nobody knows where. ABC, have you seen him in 2 days? Where is Marcelo?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's been up to.
What, hey, ABC, but did
Yeah.
I hear? Did you get into an accident or something, or somebody hit your car, or what happened?
Yeah, about a month ago.
Oof. Everything okay? Nobody got hurt?
Yeah, it was a low speed, just the damage and all the insurance crap.
Yeah.
That's my.
So
I,
what
I,
the?
I overheard your situation.
ABC,
and
no pictures of meeting Ted, no Gonzo streaming, no video. What the fuck? What were you guys like?
We were on the earlier stream, the dungeon stream, so you can have a look
Oh,
at that. Yeah,
the
briefly.
fundraise stream. Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Just when they were doing grocery shopping.
I've gone through your situation where you have the option of buying the vehicle back, or just taking a larger
Yeah, so it's been
cash
assessed.
payout. And
Yeah, it's
the
been
answer
assessed.
is, I have the answer. If you have the space, because if you say I want the car, I'll take it. They're gonna say pick it up, or they're gonna drop it off right in your driveway or wherever. If you got a place to stick it, then you will make more in the long run by just selling the engine. Put it in Craigslist, part it out, and
Yeah,
you
but how
can
do you
figure
take the engine out? He doesn't know
Yeah,
how
I'm
to
sure
do it.
I'm
let
sure
somebody-
ABC's going to get a fucking engine hoist and he's going to start wrenching on his BMW.
No, you
Mikey.
end up you end up working out some deal where you just go, you know what, take the whole fucking car for $5, and somebody will just take it off your hands, and then let them deal with it. And you tell them if they want the engine out, come and bring your own fucking engine hoist, pull it out. It's $3,000.
Hey, Arch,
know?
can we kill a little time with some watch content, some Pillow One?
Hey, good idea, man.
All right,
Great idea.
I'd like everybody's on the panel, excluding me, but ABC, Mikey, and Archie. I want you to rate which unboxing do you think has more. What could I say? Which unboxing do you guys think has more importance? How's that? Importance.
Which would get the bigger wow out of you?
Wow factor. Which one has the best wow factor, Archie? Check it out. Are you going to watch, Archie, or are you just going to pretend?
Yeah, I'll watch.
Okay, so check this out. Check this unboxing.
So here we go.
Try to ignore the voice.
We're going to show you guys the unboxing of this amazing watch.
Oh, there's Marcelo.
I mean, here we have the beautiful medium-sized Rolex box. Let me open for you guys, and you're going to see exactly what you guys see. Look how beautiful piece. Today I'm actually wearing the Platinum Daytona.
What a flexor.
But today is all about this beautiful piece that you guys can see. This absolutely stunning piece. Absolutely stunning piece. But
That's what, a white gold
let
Panda?
me just put this back 1 second.
I don't know, Mike.
and
I'm not a watch
continue
guy.
with the
Or
paperwork.
it's
Oh, we got
I just want to
paperwork.
show you guys
Paperwork,
how
Archie.
I actually organize the paperwork.
Le
You
Mans
guys
is
see, I
blue,
put
right?
everything with the picture. This actually go to the safe, so I actually put the picture of it's not exactly the picture of the Lamont, but you guys can understand that I'm actually. This is the way I can recognize regarding all the rest of the watches that this is my Lamont. And here is the card. This is the the reference number, and when I bought it in the 12 of the 12 2020.
All right. So we have that one. This unboxing obviously happened in the Archieverse. Now we got You don't mind if we promote Diego M's channel, do you, Archie?
No, of course not.
Beautiful. Whoa, Archie, look at this. First of all, let's check this out. Look at this. 100, 200, 300. My God, Tim Wright must be choking on his own Chardonnay. Look at this. Man, lots of support for even original OC gets in on the support. Look at that. Not bad, not bad. Lots of support for Diego's charity cause. Good for him. But let's check out this unboxing, shall we? Now, this happens to be a father and son. They're deer and father artifact. Father and son team. Let's see what this happened last night, obviously. Shout out to Diego and everybody who attended.
Oh, boy.
I'm just going to position the camera so you can get closer.
Good camera, good audio. Here we go.
Are you ready?
No, we're not ready. We're not. We have no idea. I don't know.
Well, we all recognize that.
Yeah, we're ready. I think we're ready.
We're ready.
That voice. Chuck Schumer Jr.
No final guesses?
Samaritan
I made
41.
my guess. I'm going Le Mans.
It's a Le Mans. It's a Le Mans.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Platona. Could be a Platona.
Oh shit!
It could be.
It's definitely a lady-sized watch, right?
Right.
He's got white teeth, hasn't he?
Stop teasing.
Oh, yeah. Extra white. Extra white. I mean, hey, listen, somebody who's got as many Rolexes as this guy, dental hygiene's got to be at a high level.
It's just unboxing.
Oh, that's good. That was a good guess.
Unboxing.
Open it?
Yeah.
Open it up.
Open it up.
Boom! Look at that. Archie. In the Archieverse. Can you believe it? 2 unboxings. 2 unboxings of Le Mans Daytonas. White gold Le Mans Daytonas. Look at that. Imagine that. In the Archieverse, my friend.
Amazing.
It's the Marcello.
It's the Marcello.
Curly,
Marcello did it first. You got to say that.
Curly, can you help me?
Yes.
Okay, it's about your trade. Okay, I've got this tube light, right? I put a new one in, and it only lights up at the ends here and at the other end.
You need a new starter.
Yeah.
Now, where's the starter?
Wait. What kind of light? Is that an LED or are you replacing fluorescent?
That's an old fluorescent.
Yeah,
But
the starter is that.
There's a little thing called a starter. It's a little
Yeah,
circular
where's the
thing.
starter? I can't see it.
No, it's not the starter. It's that big thing that looks like a white brick. You see that white square box?
You need a
This
ballast.
thing here.
Yeah.
It's called the ballast.
But I'll tell you what, ABC, you know what you do?
You throw it away.
Throw
you go
that
to a
thing-
hardware store.
Yeah.
And for $8, you buy a new one with a bulb, and you wire
Okay.
it up.
Throw that, take that thing down, throw it out, and
Do
just.
that. It's already mounted and it's wired up. He's got to get an electrician in to do it.
No,
If
you
he can
don't.
if he can
No, you
replace
don't.
the starter, he's in business.
Just throw that fucking piece of shit out and go buy yourself an LED
Yeah, but
strip.
He'd have to get an electrician to
No,
wire
you
it.
don't. What are you talking about,
No,
Archie?
man.
So basically, change the whole fixing, yeah? Is that what you're
You
saying?
can electrocute yourself if you're not
No,
careful.
you don't. You just. Okay, ABC, listen to me.
Do you
Turn
know how
your
to flip
cam-
a breaker? Do you know
He's
how to
Mikey,
alive,
shut the fuck
liars.
up. Would you please shut up? And let me
Okay,
fix
sorry.
this for this guy. It's really easy. Turn your camera on.
Yeah.
Who, me?
No, ABC. Okay, go to the switch. That switch that turns that light on.
That's this bad boy here.
Okay, you see that right there? Well, all you do, turn that off, put a piece of tape on it so nobody can turn it on.
Okay.
Okay, leave it off. That means you got no power up there.
Yeah.
Just take the same measurement that you got, replace it with an LED strip of the same length.
Yeah.
Okay, there's only 2 wires.
Yep. That's. Yeah. Is that big gray one here?
Yeah, there's 2 wires coming out of your ceiling. Whatever comes out of your ceiling, you're just going to match that up with your new strip light.
Okay.
You're going to have to mount it, which is no big deal. It's probably 2 mounting screws. Just replace
yeah.
exactly what you have. Just replace exactly what you have. Okay, once you're done, you walk over, take the piece of tape off your switch and turn it on, and you'll have a brand new LED. That's all you need.
So this whole fixing, that whole housing needs to be removed.
Yeah, it's just probably a couple of screws. Are you handy, ABC, or no?
No, I can see the screws. I'm okay, but I do know an electrician. Friend of mine, he's an electrician.
There you go, even better. But I mean, as long as the switch is off, you don't have anything to worry about. And like I said, put a piece of tape on her so nobody could walk in and turn the switch on.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about getting electrocuted. But if you got an electrician friend, just go get the same exact size, because probably people have been painting around that fixture for years when they paint the ceiling. So you don't want to leave a mark. So you want to get the same exact one, only an LED. Replace it and you're done. You don't need a licensed electrician to do that. Come on, Archie. Come on.
Okay, you're right. Curly. You were right. You know what? It's
He's
men
gonna
like
pay.
you-
He's gonna pay five times for
men
labor.
like you who make America great. I will be back in one moment. It's men like you who change the world. You understand?
Yeah, sure. Give me a piece of ground to stand on and talk, and I'll change the world.
How many Italians does it take to change a light bulb?
How many, Mike?
I don't know. I was just making a joke. I have no idea. I think
No, but you know, by the time
between you and I, between you
ABC,
and
by the
me-
time you go get some antiquated, did you already buy the bulb? Go return the bulb. Get your money back for the bulb. Just buy buy an LED strip, and then you won't have to worry about it
Yeah,
again.
that
Don't worry about it.
bulb's like 40 watts probably, and if you get an LED strip, it'll be like 12 watts.
Yeah, their stuff is different than the in the UK. They use
they run around
220.
220.
Yeah, and then they go by.
We run
But that's
240
even
volts.
more. That's even more efficient.
I know. That's why you just put an LED in and then forget about it for the rest of your life.
No, I'm agreeing with you. If you switch to LED, they use much less amperage than your fluorescents, and they don't even use that much. But yeah, if you go from fluorescent to LED, you're going to save big time.
Yeah, by the time you buy a bulb and buy a ballast, you could just buy an LED strip and just fucking replace it.
Yeah, two
ABC.
screws, pull it down. There's two wires. There's caps, little caps. Unscrew the caps. The two wires come off. You raise your new thing up. You use the same caps. Put the wires back where they were. Raise the thing up and put two new screws in your ceiling and hang your fixture, and you're done.
I see.
When you take it off, you'll realize how easy
Just
it is
ABC.
to put it on.
What you do is you tell your wife that you need help. You let her grab the wires, and when she does it, you just hit the switch. And you turn her straight hair into curly hair.
Oh dear.
Anyways,
me.
there you go. There's two. I mean, what do you think about that, ABC? In the Archieverse, two people unboxing Le Manses. I mean, is that the Grail Rolex of this modern age, or what?
Yeah, it's an amazing
Look at that.
watch. It is an amazing watch.
They came through for you. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's,
Congratulations.
I'm Team Canada.
I think the thing that's even cooler about this father and son getting this watch is that they're getting it after it was announced that it's discontinued, not before. You know what I mean? Marcelo got it before it got discontinued. They're getting it after it's discontinued. And I got a feeling, what do you think about this, ABC? If this guy can get a watch like that after it's discontinued, I have a really high percentage feeling that they're going to get the yellow gold one too. So it's going to be a father and son Le Mans.
Ooh, that would be. Do you reckon he's a CEO of some massive conglomerate?
Listen, all I know about the last time I saw these two guys, they were on Tim Wright's channel, and the father and son one they just right after Watches and Wonders, when they just released the I guess they call it the Guinness. What is it? The GMT with the black and gray bezel?
Yeah.
Yeah, right after they announced that release, these guys unboxed one on Timmy's channel. Father and son team unboxed on it. So obviously he must be a VVIP. So
Connect.
look, and the other thing too is here. There's another. Let's see if the father shows it when he showed it. Let me see. That's not the only cool watch. Hang on a second. I think he shows it before he unboxes that one. Oh look! Hey, what the fuck? Look at it. Man, our boy Kelso goes from the watch reporter to Diego's channel. This fucking guy's out of control. There's Kelso. Let's see. He shows the, you would know what this thing is called. I call it the Cellini, but I guess it's not the Cellini. Hang on. ABC, I think you would know. Here you go.
Rolex? It is
There you go.
Cellini, right?
That looks.
That's Cellini.
They call it something else. 1908?
You're one of the first people to
Print-
get one of
okay,
those.
yeah. Part of the Cellini.
There it is. This was
Now, that's not the platinum ice blue dial one. That's the other color, but look at that.
I was told by the dealer that this was the first one in Canada.
Oh, fucking, these guys are in Canada.
They're
Oh, my,
nuts.
even more amazing. Even more amazing.
And they're in the watch community.
I mean, come on, ABC. You tell me that doesn't look like a Patek?
It's Rolex trying to be Patek, but I think the Arabic numerals are a bit. Well, I don't know what they're trying to do. Are they going to try and merge an old
Did you
Explorer?
ABC? Did you see this watch, but with the ice dial, with the ice blue dial, the platinum?
I've only seen a picture of it and haven't
Yeah.
seen a video or unboxing of it.
So you know what I'm talking. So this is the other color that they offer this. And now is this white gold stainless? I don't know what this is.
Isn't
Could be
Cellini
platinum, could be white gold.
Rolex's kind of departure company? Like,
Well,
where
they
they're
discontinued
allowed
the
to kinda-
Cellini and they replaced it with this, Mike. This
Okay.
1908.
Yeah,
So-
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
white gold,
so-
Curly. That's white.
It's white gold.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
shit, man! Look at this. Boo's got a baseball hat on. He's fucking styling.
But would
I
you
got a
say
NYPD, yeah, boy. Now all you need is the Wolven T-shirt.
Yeah, I got the Wolven t-shirt. I'm taking that with me to the frat house.
Hey, Arch, you know what? I didn't know this father and son are from. They're from Canada.
Oh, Canadians! My God.
So
they
he got a
never-
1908. He's got a new release 1908 and the Le Mans. What do you think? You think that this guy's going to get the gold Le Mans too, the yellow gold Le Mans? I think he is.
You know what? There's some Americans and Canadians. I have no idea the context that they have.
I think I've ever seen the only one I've ever seen this particular version on is Roger Federer.
Yeah.
And beautiful. I mean, it's just a beautiful watch.
Look at that.
Ooh,
Fa-
the
Father
moon is
Art,
gorgeous.
quick question. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that not just a CK859 knockoff?
What the fuck? I don't even know. I don't know what that means.
That's an Omega dress.
And this one,
Oh, okay.
this is from an AD.
Boy, the father, the son looks just like the father, right?
This was the first watch from an AD.
Curly?
My AD sold.
Anyways, good on Diego. That's pretty cool to have a Le Mans unboxed on your channel. I mean, but hey, but you got to say it. Diego's not a first. It's not the first. We had our very own Bird Brain do it. He was first.
Yeah,
Yes, he was. Bird Brain was first. Yeah. Yeah.
he had
He's out.
the Le Mans months ago, right?
Let me ask you something, ABC. You're fairly unbiased and neutral, right?
Depends
Yes.
what we're talking about.
Other YouTube channels like Tim Wright, O'Sheen, right? You're fairly unbiased. You're very unbiased, I would say.
Thank you.
Now, let me ask you something. If I show you guys a clip, can you tell me if you? I mean, honestly, tell me. I'll go with Archie too and Mikey. Can you tell me if it's borderline homophobic? If you guys hear this clip, I'm trying to get a consensus. I mean, Archie, listen to this, Archie. You were a hot topic today, but I'm going to play that part later. But I want to play this little part for you. So listen to this, Arch. So you see what's on the screen? A pink lady's watch. You see that?
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, now listen very carefully.
I prefer women over men.
Personally, I prefer women. Nothing wrong with preferring men. If you didn't know, Paul Thorpe just recently came out as closet as gay. Yeah.
No, yeah, okay. Now
No, it's true. It's true. He announced it on his community post. He said that this is his pride flag. This is his pride flag. There you go. Paul Thorpe.
So what do you think about that?
Not homophobic, but it's a joke.
That's fine. What's wrong with that? What's the big deal? I don't understand how that's anyone's business, his sexuality. I've known that for years.
You've known what for years?
I'm just saying to you, right?
Wait a minute. I saw that fucking smile. You've known what for years?
You know what? It's your sexuality is your own business. What's the big deal? You don't need to announce that to.
Well, I didn't hear it from Paul. I didn't hear it from Paul Thorpe. I heard it from a fucking basically a male lesbian.
Did you know that, Curly? I've came out myself.
I'm not playing around here, man, child. I want to know if this guy basically took a picture of a man that put a post on his Instagram saying that this is his pride flag. Okay, patriotic, the Union Jack. Yeah. And Tim Wright is basically saying that Paul Thorpe admitted to being a homosexual, closeted 70-year-old homosexual. And you're saying you knew this all along? Breaking news.
No, I mean, the thing is, right, when you say pride, he's got pride in the UK. Why does pride have to just be a sexual thing?
I don't know, but I mean, Tim Wright basically announced that Paul Thorpe is
would you honestly believe anything Tim Wright says?
I don't believe it. I make content out of it, my friend. I make content.
Salt, Curly. Grain of salt with this dude.
Well, let's see. Like I said, he's got pink watch. He says he prefers women, and then
nothing wrong with preferring men. One more time. If you didn't know, Paul Thorpe just recently came out as closet as gay. Yeah.
No, yeah, okay.
No, it's true. It's true. He announced it on his community post. He said that this is his pride flag. This is his pride flag. There you go. Paul Thorpe.
He's just taken something very...
No, it makes sense.
Hang on, he's not done.
Fashion. On his Instagram, he's posting all these pictures. No, it makes sense. Think about it. He's into fashion. On his Instagram, he's posting all these pictures, asking his community, do I look good in this outfit? Listen, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm proud that he was able to come out on the Pride Month. It's Pride Month. And
it's just ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
What is it? This is my pride.
Hang on, he's not done yet.
I do believe that
he's celebrating pride.
I do believe in the stream there's nothing wrong with this either. There's a bunch of people
that
are married and are with wives, with women, and that don't know that they're gay. I think they're gay.
Look, Paul, he's kind of, he's one of those old school guys, right? Raised back in the day where it was not okay to come out, but he...
See, I thought he was talking about Doc's report, Lexter Dexter. I don't know why he's talking about Paul Dexter. Now, if he was talking about Lexter Dexter, it makes sense.
Listen, when
he's just inventing
kind
shit.
Of in those early days,
you thought
I could kind of, I have a pretty good gaydar.
Yeah, I know.
And I always thought he was a bit of a kind of closeted. Look, he's posting pictures of Spencer.
Look at this, Archie. Your sponsors. He talks about it too. He thinks that you guys are going to do a threesome in London. I mean, look at what he posts. Now he's got Spencer, and
in like jacket and asking his audience, like, hey, is this a good fit? It's
I think he's just trying to find his way right now. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Trying to find his way.
I'm not a fan of him. I really never knew of him until.
But now that he's admitted gay person, he loves him.
What the Brits are doing with watches.
Squeaky G.
Nico and this guy and all the other people.
Now Nico's gay too. Oh fuck!
But Nico's.
You guys are all gay.
I don't know.
Look at the grooming.
Grooming.
It's perfectly groomed.
I get it.
Like the signs were always there.
Yeah, I mean, interesting content we started on the dungeon. I'm going to continue it because he seems to throw you in there too, but he seems to think you're gay for pay. Are you gay for pay, Archie?
Hey, I do everything for pay.
Okay, we just want to make sure. But so, what do you think? So ABC not homophobic, just tongue in cheek gay jokes?
Yeah, I mean he's taken something literal and tried to make a gag out of it. That's what I think.
Distasteful, maybe a little bit. Something, no.
Well, if it's not true, does it matter?
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, I like that. If it's not true, it doesn't matter. Oh, I got to write that down. Hang on a second. So if it's not true,
Well, actually,
it doesn't
no,
matter.
you could take that to another extreme. For example,
I'm extreme. I am extreme, ABC.
no, but
But I'm saying, wait a minute. I got to put this. Wait, ABC. ABC's rule. ABC's rule.
I'm gonna put in the chat.
If it's not true, it's okay.
No,
I like that.
no, hold on. No, I asked the question. If it ain't true, does it matter?
If it ain't true, doesn't matter.
But you could take that to an extreme, and if someone was to call someone
You know
else,
what? Speaking of taking it to the extreme, hang on a second.
kiddie fiddler, and say, well, it's not true, so it doesn't matter. Then
Ooh, I didn't say that. Wait a minute. Speaking
so
of
that's
kitty
what I'm talking
fiddler.
about extremes.
Wait, speaking of kitty fiddler, let's do this. I think this is
Oh,
perfect.
man.
Taking it to the extremes. Link for Narc. Let me drop a link for Narc. See if he jumps on and adds to this. See what he thinks. We'll link for Narc. Okay.
He's always got
That's
a
it.
very interesting point of view, Narky boy.
Yes.
I've got a lot of time for him.
Yeah, we all have a lot of time for him. I mean, I think we still have another hour and a half, ABC, till the dungeon starts.
No, but you know what he always does? He'll come on, and then he'll say his piece, then he'll jump off, and then maybe after an hour or so, he'll come back on again.
You know what? Since I'm getting opinions, tell me what you think of this. This might be a little bit too political, but I'm going to play it anyways because what the fuck? Why not?
It's a Western religion. It's only the United States, Canada, Great Britain, New Zealand, Australia, Germany, maybe, really believe this nonsense.
The largest donor to the Democratic Party, George Soros, but also Michael Bloomberg, and a whole set of other oligarchs have a strong interest in keeping energy scarce. That's why they want to shut down nuclear plants, coal plants, they want to stifle natural gas production, and they want us to use weather-dependent, energy-dilute, primitive sources of energy, so-called renewables that are actually anything other than renewable. And these are technologies that require 300 to 900 times more land than natural gas or nuclear plants, and that keep energy expensive and scarce so that they can control the energy markets around the world. And so it's really all three of these things. It's sort of a grotesque display of anti-human power, of elitist power. It's also a religion, but it's just a grift. It's a scam trying to keep energy scarce and dependent so that they can exercise greater control over the population.
It's a Western religion.
There we
It's
go.
only-
What do you think? What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Climate change is a religion.
Well, there's all kind of talk in the UK about energy prices and wind farms and things like that. And, the government's given 80 billion to oil companies to excavate more fossil fuel energy. So this kind of net zero stuff, I don't know. I don't know how sustainable it is. I don't know how
billion.
ready to
Couldn't they build a few flats in London for that? To solve the housing crisis?
Ooh, housing
80
crisis.
billion?
No, there's definite dichotomy going
I gotta
on.
I gotta tell you, Archie, you put on a fucking ball cap and it just changes your appearance. I mean, you go from borderline man lesbian to umpire. Look at that. I mean, look, you need a black t-shirt and that hat, Archie. And I mean, you raise your testosterone level by at least 200, milligrams.
Thank you,
for
sir.
sure.
Thank you.
You still packing? What are you doing? You're tidying up the place. You're cleaning up. I mean, it's almost like watching a Fat Jack's.
Do you remember I was going to give these pens away? Remember I was going to give pens away?
I remember that. Yes. You had a pen for every watchmaker. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who the fuck I was giving what to.
Oh, you didn't write it down? Uh-oh.
I did, but I can't find the scrap of paper.
All right. I got a pretty good memory. And I could probably find a clip that you did that on.
I've got it here. I'm just having a look on my desk.
All right. Hang on. No need to get anxious. No need to get anxious. Hang on a second. Let's
desk here.
The thing is that if this succeeds, you might have to Mookie might invoice you for Circular Drama LLC assisting you. So hang on a second. Let's see. Let's go. Did you do that this year? Archie, do you remember? Did you do this year?
Yeah, it was.
Okay,
done
give me one of the pens.
We had a Ulysses Nardin pen.
I can't spell that. Give me another one. Patek. Did you have a Patek pen?
We did, but that's going to be hard to come up.
No. Just tell me one of the pens.
Yep.
Isn't that a gift that Mr. Zoso gave you?
Yes.
All right. Oh, you got it there. Good. Perfect. Pull out one of the pens. Something that's easy to spell.
Let me have a look. Here
Have
we
a
go.
look.
We had a Panerai pen. A Piaget. There we go. There was a Piaget.
All right, hang on. Leave it up there. Leave it up there. Piaget pen. Okay, let's see if something comes up. Oh, that's going to Jin.
Gee, I'm trying to find. I did write this down.
Are you searching the transcripts?
Yeah, Archie, I got you, Archie. Take it easy, Archie.
Amazing.
You could thank Mookie for this one.
Mookie is a very smart programmer.
Okay, hang on, Archie. We got it. No need to sweat. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we got it. All right, hang on, Archie. All right, you got your pen and paper?
Yes, I.
All right, let's see how this begins here. You're smoking a nice cigar. I'm just fast forwarding, so give me a minute. See where you get these pens at. Okay, you're back. Yeah, I'm keeping up with them. All right, you getting ready to write it down, Boo?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Let's put in the chat so he'll remember it.
Here you go, Arch.
You mean to bring it up?
Double happiness.
All right, there you go. There's the box.
Let's start with the first pen.
First pen.
Let's talk about the
Hey,
brand.
by the way, I'm hearing Bear's voice. Where's the Bear? When's he coming back? What's going on? Is he on vacation? Is he waiting for London? What's going on?
He's coming soon.
All right, here you go. So here's your pens, and here's who you send them to.
Give us a little.
Dan.
All right, give us a little synopsis of Ulysses Nardin. What do you think about it? How do you see the brand? Who do you think about when you see this pen? Give us a little story here.
Nico's the only person I know who actually likes the brand.
Well, why don't you send it to him then?
I'll bet you he'd love that.
Because honestly, if this is
Okay, you know what you're going to do? You're going to take that pen to London with you because Nico's going to see you guys at the event. So that one goes to Nico. Ulysses Nardin.
Loves the brand, and he is your friend and a sponsor and supporter. Why don't we assign this brand for
anyone
Nico?
else?
And he's a hard guy to get gifts for, so that's a really personalized gift. And you know what? You got to tell him the backstory, Archie. Put it in
You
a
know
nice
what?
little note.
I'll let him know. I'll let him know if this is approved, by the way.
Yeah.
So are we giving it to Nico?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay,
there you go.
I'll give him a backstory, Curly. I know exactly what you mean. It's not just the A pen, yeah.
Right. And then, you know what? All right. Ulysses Nardin goes to Nico. Next.
Piaget. If we were friendly
Piaget.
if we were friendly with what's his name, Federico, we would give him this, but we're not.
Well, I am friendly
Fuck
with
that
Federico.
fat fuck. Make sure that Bear, he sends you a picture of the whole set so that people know the backstory on this.
If you are okay with that, I would love to extend this gift to Federico on
Fuck
behalf
that.
of Archieverse.
That fat fuck.
Is that acceptable?
I'll give it to you, Bear.
And but to give to Federico.
Whatever you want.
Wait a minute. We got who just said that? I don't know. Forbin Colossus said Piaget, isn't that Gin Tingler brand? Gin, I don't know. Gin,
Hang on. That's a good.
all right, that one goes to gin. Piaget goes to gin. You got it?
Yep.
Can we move on to the next one? Okay.
That's a good recommendation. That's what I'm trying to remember.
What's this one?
Next one is Panerai. Who's a pan man?
That's what I'm trying to remember, Archie.
I know who this went to.
In Archieverse.
He's actually on the panel, if I'm not mistaken.
I am, but not to the level of probably other people.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is there anybody else?
I like big watches, right? So I definitely went through the entire Panerai line and still
Archie,
love
can we
it.
give a Panerai to Mikey?
Call that a participation pen.
Yeah, it's cool. Give it to
All
somebody.
right, Mike the Snake gets the Panerai.
Oh boy. Wow. Are we playing musical pens?
Now, hey, Archie, is it cheaper to ship it
to somebody?
Is it cheaper to send it from London to Mike the Snake than it is from Australia?
I'll take it to New York.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. For sure. I'm just saying.
All right, Mike the Snake got the.
I'm going to take one pen out. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take one pen out if that's okay.
Uh-oh.
Which one?
The Bulgari pen.
Who gets that?
Okay, who is that for?
Mrs. Lai has a thing for Bulgari. She's getting me a friendship ring with.
Oh, come on, Archie, what the fuck? Are you staying with Bulgari goes to Mrs. Lai?
Okay, we can do that next.
Okay, next brand. All right.
Move on. Nothing to see here.
Hey, Arch.
Nice. Ooh, I like that. I love that.
When you get a chance, would you mind doing a poll? Paddock goes to 10 for sure. I guess a smash. I'm concerned. It's over with for me. No more shows.
Can
I make a suggestion?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you give the Bulgari to Jamie Opulence? I mean, I think you already give Mrs. Lai what she wants. You know what it is. Food and pussy. Food pussy. Food pussy.
No worries. We'll give that to Jamie. Good
All
idea.
right. Good. Yeah. Good man. Good man.
You would appreciate it more.
Yeah. Lie. But.
The Paddock, that goes to Tan, Bear.
Okay.
We decide.
Yeah.
The JLC, we have to give that
Timely.
to
Okay.
Timely.
JLC goes to Timely. That's cheap shipping.
Timely, JLC for Timely, yeah. That's a good one.
Then we've got the Breguet pen.
Oh, you got to give that to Dongoloid.
That's an interesting.
Okay, we got.
I would like to see the Dongoloid. You know, Dongoloid.
See, look at that.
His help.
Yeah. He loves Breguet. He actually, but no, I would say Blancpain is his favorite brand. But okay.
Archie, please give the Panerai pen to somebody else. I don't need
But
any.
who, Mikey?
What the fuck?
Who?
Mikey, calm down.
Yeah,
I didn't. Okay,
chill out, bro.
All right, man.
Hey,
All
Mikey,
right.
Mikey, you wanted to go to Jack's?
I'll take some comment.
Panerai nut.
I didn't say that. I'd love to see it.
I didn't make it so shut the.
Somebody just added that
The
in.
Breguet. Who does the Breguet?
I didn't say turn camera off, Mikey.
Who's going to
Shut the
Breguet?
fuck up. That's different.
Oh, okay. All right. I did not say
Breguet
that.
open at the moment, okay?
All right, wait a minute, Archie. You left Breguet open. Where do
We'll give that to Don. We want that to go to Donnie.
Donnie? Okay.
To mind.
Breguet's
Muller.
open, guys. If you can think of the best
Muller.
candidate.
Frank goes Muller. to Danny Surdy. Danny Surdy.
Danny wants the Frank
Look at
Miller.
that. Danny Surdy, Archie. Danny Surdy is going to get the Frank Muller. So that's another one that's going on the trip with you.
Yep. Oh, Danny.
He's got the Frank Muller. And of course, you're going to give each one of these guys that get a pen, you're going to give them an autographed picture of yourself, right? Black Diamond.
Yeah, that's Danny all the way, man.
Yeah.
The next one is a Daniel Roth.
Daniel Roth.
Man, these are all really cool pens, Archie.
Daniel Roth, eh?
Yeah, these are good gifts. I want to give fun in the community.
What's Daniel? Bear, have you ever heard CB mention Daniel Roth? I mean,
No, Daniel Roth. I was immediately thinking of CB, but I don't think that he's a Daniel Roth guy.
And we've got the AP's got to go to half. That's got to go to half.
AP's
Oh,
going to
sure,
Hoff.
that's another no-brainer.
Archie, AP's going to Hoff. Now, Daniel Roth, ABC.
Yes, sir.
ABC. Have you ever heard of this brand, Daniel Roth?
Yeah, he's an independent guy that does all these fancy tourbillon type watches.
Give it to ABC. Let's give it to him.
There you go, Archie. What a great gift. I was thinking the same exact thing. So you take that with you, and you're going to save on shipping too. Win-win. Okay,
Win-win-win.
Daniel Roth. All right, AP. Yeah, AP, that's going to New York. And what was the other one that was going to New York? That's the Mikey's Panerai.
Yeah.
Archie, give me the AP pen. It's
Okay,
rich
let's see
over
what's
the
left.
pen.
Let's see what's left.
No, I
Archie,
actually
give me the AP pen. Archie. Archie, I gave you the umbrella. Give me the AP pen.
no. Whoever said that was a pre-recorded something AI thing somebody implanted into that.
All right, hey, there you go. Here's a tough decision for you to make, boss. This is where you got to delegate some authority, Archie. Dongoloid or Angelic with the Breguet? Wait, let's see if you made the decision. Let's see.
Was he even listening? Don't forget to dot the I's.
Don't forget to pack all your device
All right.
chargers, Archie.
There you go, Archie. You got problem solved. You got them all, right?
Exactly right. So I'm just
All
writing
right.
on a post-it note. I'm putting in with the pen pack who they go to.
And what about did you make a final decision for the Breguet?
We'll give it to Donnie. Donnie's
Okay.
a Breguet fan.
All right. Yeah, fuck Angelic.
Yeah. He had enough pork, remember?
Oh, God.
No, you know what? Archie. Show that box. Show the box for the pens. Show the box. That's a beautiful box. What are you going to do with that?
I don't know.
Let's see what it looks. Let's see what the inside looks like. Oh, you could almost fit
Beautiful.
cigars in there. There you go. Whatever. How many are you taking to London now? You're taking one for ABC, one for Jamie.
4 go to London.
Take the whole box with you and see what. Maybe give the box to Jock.
Tan will be there as well, so
Yeah,
We're running out of space, Curly.
There you go. Look at that.
I wish there were more US folk coming
We
over.
got rid of a few. That's the main thing. We got rid of a few, Curly.
Well, the good thing is that you saved on shipping on almost everything. So you're going to hand deliver 4. Then you're going to hand deliver what did you say? 1 to New York, 2 to New York.
Yep.
So the only one you really got it. Well, actually, Dongoloid is in America, right? So you're going to bring that to New York and then ship it all from there.
Exactly right.
So there you go. Problem solved. Look at that. We're fucking making waves here, man. We're making moves. Now, let me ask you something, Arch.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with the chair situation?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually, I've got a chair. It's waiting to be replaced.
That's waiting to be replaced. So you're
We've
going to
gotta-
return it, get something different?
No, we're waiting to.
Okay,
I gotta warm up to it. It's Eastern European thing. I don't like throwing things that are still okay until they're really fucked. You're
Yeah, that
Italian,
makes sense.
right?
Well, it's not an Eastern European thing. What they call
Yeah,
that
it's
is
just
a
being
hoarder. It's a hoarder.
Hoarder.
You're a hoarder.
Frugal.
No, it's not frugal. It's hoarding. Look at all the empty. Look at all that Ryobi boxes he's saving in his studio. I mean, look at that chair. Look at that. I mean, Toyota Mo. Every time he sees that, he just wants to start a tomato apocalypse.
Yeah.
We got somehow or another we got to kill another hour, and it seems like nobody wants to come on. We got 150 people. We only got. Oh shit! This cannot be right. Salute, whoever sneezed. Let's see here. Jesus Christ. Archie, 150 people and we only got 38 upvotes. This is fucking borderline disgusting. I think we should
Mike,
just start
tell
timing
everyone
people
to
out.
upvote, please, Mike. Do the honors. Do the honors, man.
Okay, we know that G Deep probably upvoted. I'm almost positive. Perry, he upvotes. Marcus Mandel, he upvotes. Now, little Dave might not have upvoted. I don't know.
Super chats. I forgot. We got Mobster, $2. Curly, Mobster. I want you to apologize for saying Staffu.
Who did I say shut the fuck up to?
There we go. And we got Kesslowitz,
Oh.
Insatiable Paddock Talk, $10.
Hey, Paul.
Hey,
Hey,
Paul,
Paul.
it's Paddock Talk or bust. I'll screw you over for Diego any day, bro.
Mobster, who did I tell to shut the fuck up?
Maybe Mike. I don't know. When we were talking about the light fixing, maybe.
Oh, did I tell Mike to shut the fuck up?
I think he was
Yeah, you did
pitching
earlier.
in as
You were, but
well.
you were. I was speaking. And you were speaking, and no big deal. You just blurted.
Oh,
it
Mike,
out.
the mistake says I said that to Archie. Archie, I told you to shut the fuck up.
Oh, well, you said it to me too, but.
Well, you could both go fuck yourselves. And wait a minute. Come on,
Hey,
Mobster.
look,
make another comment so I could
am
time
I
you out,
offended?
you fuck.
Am I acting offended? No, man. It was fucking
That's what
normal
I'm talking
banter.
about. Fucking Mobster trying to start some shit. Where's he at? I'm going to send him on a fucking coffee break. Where'd he go? Come on, Mobster. Fucking put up. Come on. Mobster, put a fucking comment in so I can fucking send you on a tea break. I think you're a tea kind of guy. Maybe you could do grocery shopping for content. What's up, Mookie?
You can mount your camera and boom on the.
Hey, Archie,
on the
you
card.
know what the fuck is he sneezing for? I think you're allergic to that hat. Hey, you know what, Archie? You know what's such a great family and friend kind of deal you got? You know, we don't even charge you for the main show assistance that we have. Isn't that's a bonus that you get from Circular Drama LLC and Mookie? You know that, right? We always provide value for money.
Archie, you allergic to something?
Archie, get up and take a deep breath outside. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Get up. Open up your sliding door. Take a deep breath.
Wash your face with cold water as well.
Oh, does that work?
I think you just especially in the eyes, you get dust and stuff coming through the eyes, and then that can trigger off sneezing.
Baby cow going mad in a field. You make me feel so goddamn real. Baby cow going mad in a field.
You're fucking kidding me. Tommy didn't even schedule the dungeon yet. It's hard. Fucking guy. I mean, does he ever get out of the fucking truck? He's probably too busy
pillows,
ordering.
Man. The pillows are so good. He's just caught up and engrossed in the pillows.
It's almost like you got to do. It's almost like you got to do everything for these fucking guys. I mean, it's so hard. It's hard. You know what? For a guy who's spent, I don't know, what's he been doing this for an hour? He's been here an hour and 49 minutes tidying up his studio. It still looks like shit. What was he fixing? ABC, look at it.
He was organizing.
Organizing? What does that look like? Does that look like organized hoarding? Is that organized hoarding?
Well, then he diverged off to pens, and so that. Probably...
I mean, let's just look at what we see there. We see one watch box, briefcase, some kind of a backpack. We see a Louis Vuitton shopping bag, 3 Ryobi boxes.
There's a phone box, and then Another.
Oh, hey, wait. Look, did you get it? ABC, did you see what shoes he's wearing? Did you see the color of his shoes? He's got blue suede shoes on. I am not shitting you.
One. Step on my blue suede shoes.
Watch what ABC. I am not shitting you. Look at. I'm telling you, I could have swore his carpet is the same color as his shoes. That cabinet is the same color as his shoes. Watch. I am not
He
fucking
normally
around.
wears black leather formal shoes.
I can tell you one thing. We ain't making no money today. There ain't no super chats coming today. That's for sure.
Yeah, why is everyone being such a tight ass?
It's hard, ABC. It's hard. I mean, look, we're back to the wake streams, dude. It's hard. It's very hard. I mean, you know what? Like I said, I take my hat off to you with those words that you said when you first jump on about, yeah, this is the time where we all got to support each other. So hats off to you. You're a gentleman and you're a class act.
No, everyone here is.
And Mikey too.
Yeah, of course.
This guy will fucking do it. I mean, if you give him a 1 minute break, he's going to take 5. Look at his shoes. Look. He's got blue suede shoes on. Look at him. I like those, dude. I like those shoes. I'm telling you. Look at that. He matches his shirt. He matches the carpeting, the cabinet. Those are some fucking cool shoes. Nice shoes, Archie.
That?
How are they comfy? Look at that.
Are they your traveling shoes?
It's nice.
They're a salesman's shoe.
They're nice. Whatever it is. Hey, look. You know what?
They're floor shine.
That's what I was gonna. That was the brand I was gonna ask you, but I thought I might get laughed at.
Archie, I think I ate too fast. You made me eat too fast to come over here and help you and jump on with ABC. I mean, I it's like if we're gonna go down with the ship, we need to go down together. But I think I ate too fast.
He's a great
Omnia Descendo Vinces.
For some reason, this fucking fish I ate tonight's didn't go down very well or something.
What's wrong with the fish, Curly? You love fish.
I ate some braised, kind of poached braised codfish and some plantain chips. I think it was the plantain chips. Something got to me. Something's giving me. You know what it's called? You know what you call indigestion in Italian? Agita. I got agita, Arch.
Angina. It's angina.
No.
What did you say?
Like agitating. Right?
Agita, like it agitate.
Angina. Is that like vagina?
Angina is chest pain.
Angina. It's a type of chest pain caused by reduced blood flow to the heart. Angina is a symptom of coronary artery disease. Angina, not to be confused with vagina, which causes permanent monetary loss. It's from the Greek. It's from the Latin.
And often destruction of the soul.
The worship of pussy, leads to all evil, Curly.
No, I don't believe in that. It's not all pussy. It's the wrong pussy leads to evil acts.
Mm-hmm.
The wrong pussy. Good, not all pussy, wrong pussy.
Let me ask you something, Curly. If someone said to you, any car you want, but you can never have pussy again, would you take up that deal?
Fuck no. You could always steal a car, but you can't force a pussy.
There you go.
Unless you want to end up like Mike Tyson. No, I would definitely. That's not even you don't even have to think about that. I mean, I guess if you got erectile dysfunction or you got ED, even that, even if I had a flaccid penis, I would still take pussy over a car any day of the week. I mean, because you got your fingers, you got your tongue, you got your imagination.
Yes. Curly, I totally support you. I can see you're a kind man.
You must not have any foresight at all. You got a super chat, my friend.
We got a super chat. We got a super chat. We got a super chat Super chat. Jefferson Exotic reading a reading for ABC. Hi guys, Luxy here. Looking forward to London. Might get a snazzy new embroidered polo.
He wants me to read that.
I know.
Oh, sorry. Hi guys, Luxy here. Looking forward to London. Might get a snazzy new embroidered sash polo.
Well done. That's all I can say.
You know, actually, you know what really cracked me up once? Cracked me up. Bear did an impression of Lux. It was hilarious.
Yes.
Oh, I thought about it again today. I cracked up so much.
Yeah, no, that. You know, I remember the time that I came to London last, and one of the highlights was meeting you, ABC. That was incredible.
It was a special day. It was a special day.
And that hotel was I didn't realize exactly how expensive that hotel was, actually. You know that?
Yeah, that's a W1 postcode. So that's West 1. And you don't get more premium than that location wise. Probably it's probably up there in the world. It's probably like your Upper East Side in New York.
Yes. We got another super chat. Perry TV, $1.50 super sticker. Thank you, Perry TV. Thank you so much.
ABC, can you see the screen pretty good?
Yeah, I can see it okay.
All right, hang on a second. I'm going to put something up. I'd like you to read it in your best feminine Luxy voice, okay? Hang on a second. Let me make it a little bigger for you, if I can. Okay, can you read that?
My love letter to every gay guy that's never received a love letter. This is for you, Peter, Jack, Emery, Jerome. This love letter is for you. It is for every nameless, faceless young boy struggling between the love he may have for himself and the hopes he may have to love and be loved by another.
Come on, stay in character, damn it.
Oh, well, I guess you made Bear read Green Eggs and Ham. This is for you. This is my embrace reaching to you from somewhere across the interwebs. This is my bringing you a cup of tea on Sunday morning and a freshly made bowl of soup on your sickest day. This is my love letter to you. I hope that each day you wake up with a smile, and I hope that smile lasts an eternity. But if it should only last a second, I will bask in those moments where you were devoid of pain. I want to make sure that you never feel pain and absorb anything that may come your way. I want to cover you in my...
Hey, and listen, ABC, every now and then, when you feel appropriate, don't forget to use the word Archie. Archie. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to cover you in my arms, Archie. and affections. Oh, God, as my body serves to God.
Come on, what the fuck, man? It's a nice, short, to the point love letter. Just throw in some Archie. Stay in character. I'm gonna make you start over.
Sorry. I want to cover you in my arms and affections as my body serves to guard you from the burns and cuts of reality, Archie. I want to keep you pure, Archie. I want to make sure there's always a twinkle in your eye and you never lose hope in tomorrow. Archie, I want to show you love. I want to show you that you are more than your body and you are more than your mind. I want to show you that love oftentimes is the closest we ever get to God when we're on earth. And I want to bring heaven a little closer to you, Archie.
I want to feel universal energy with you and you. Let you know this is greater than anything this world has to offer. And I want to offer you, Archie, the world. And I want to offer you the star-speckled sky and last coin in my pocket. Because you deserve it, Archie. You deserve everything. And so keep my words. Absorb them and keep them close to you, to your here, and know, to your heart, I think that's meant to be. Absorb them and keep them close to your heart, Archie, and know that you are loved forever and no one can take that away from you. Let my words serve as your shield from the fates and as your guiding light. Let my words serve as a hand to hold and something to keep you warm at night, Archie.
Excellent, excellent. It would have
And
been
let
nice
my
if you
words show you
throw in. I enjoyed sucking your toes in Thailand.
Let my words show you that you deserve nothing less than everything. I love you, JR.
Luxy, what the fuck, man?
Wow.
Oh, sorry, look.
$50 Canadian. Wow. Let me compose myself. Oh,
Wow.
so happy. Nelson Oliveria. Wow. Thank you so much. I apologize if I've messed up your name. I had an American dream. Wow. It's kind of a sad story, really. I stayed in America for about 4 or 5 months. Amazing. Wow. When I was like 19 years old, it's paradise. Let me compose myself. Wow. Everything American I loved. I was like obsessed with America. It's paradise. Wow. I'll tell you the story. Wow. My nightmare story. Stop. I'm gonna live the American dream. Wow. Oh, that was my wish. I wanted to move there for good. But something happened in America that changed and broke my dreams. My dreams as a kid all disappeared. Let me compose myself because it's one hell of a story. I go out at night time. Wow. Oh, 10 o'clock at night. Walking down the street in a line with a bunch of men. It's wet. So I'm walking around the street and then the police siren. Whoop, 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 whoop. Police, police. Wow. It's damp. I'm standing there. And the police officer tells me to put my hands up. And he says, where's the bag? Where's the bag? You're screwed. Wow. I wouldn't be able to run very far, trust me. He threw me against the car, legs spread wide open. It's wet, and I'm searched. Oh, love it. Why are you sweating? Where's the bag? Butt naked. I'm strip searched. Cavity checks. It's paradise. I got sent to jail. Wow. Legs spread. I'm a little bit chubby. In a line with a bunch of men. Amazed. Walking down the street. Wow. Send a super chat of $50. I can tell you the intimate story. It's paradise. Cavity checks. Wow. Oh, wet. 30 men in the cell take a dump in front of everyone. It's paradise. So happy. Wow. Oh. If we can get a super chat of $50. I'm just walking down the street. 16, 18 at a time. Which one is the best one to choose? Top or bottom? It's sad. It's very sad. What happened in America? It's disgusting.
Archie,
what a great clip! Don't you love that clip?
Oh, I love all of Mookie's clip. Look who's in the chat, Archie.
Our good friend Sirocco.
Sirocco Sales, man, how are you?
Hope you're well, man.
You know, he gave me a great gift before he went on his health and well-being journey, and it was this right here. Look at that. Isn't that a good picture? Yeah. Now nothing says pirate like that picture right there, baby. Come on. Come on. Is that a fucking picture or what, ABC? Nothing says pirate better than that picture.
Oh, it's so Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah, yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. It's like
We got another super chat. Jefferson Exotic, reading for ABC. Here we go.
We just did that.
Oh, we did that. Okay.
Was there another one?
Yeah. A reading for ABC.
No, the Sash Polo.
What a cool guy, hey?
Yeah, our team is full of cool guys. Very, very cool guys.
Very cool indeed. Very cool indeed. A lot of cool guys there, and I really appreciate everything they do for us. And
Yep.
we're very lucky.
They're a
We're
good
really,
bunch, team.
we're really lucky, okay? I can tell you that. Incredibly lucky to have them all. It's amazing.
ABC, I had the concept wrong. I had the concept wrong. Gotta admit it. Okay, let me blow it up a little bit. Hang on.
Oh no, there's not another one.
Yeah, no, I had it wrong. I had it completely wrong. Here you go. Let's give this another shot. And like I said, throw in Archie every now and then. Go ahead.
Okay. Winter. I hate the cold of winter, but I find refuge in the night. Finally together after work and errands and life, I get to hold you close, Archie, and keep you warm. I wrap my arm around you and allow my hand to fall into what seems its natural place. Right below your breast, my fingers gently wrap around you, and my thumb onto your sternum. I am at your center and feel your every breath, Archie, and move with it as our bodies align. You're already asleep and start to snore quietly. You're so beautiful, Archie, and peaceful. I get lost in memories of you and us. Smiling, I gently kiss the middle of your back.
Go a little
Part
slower.
of me
A little
wants-
slower. A little slower.
Part of me wants to awake you because you've awakened sexual desire and tension. I remember from our very first dates that I just hold you. You're tired and finally getting rest. I love you, Archie. You're my favorite person, my best friend, such an important part of my life that I feel you are a part of me. You hold my heart. And here you are next to me. I hope you can feel my love through my embrace, even as you dream, Archie. In case you didn't, I hope this note will show you it's wondrous how little intimacies can fulfill us. I'll always find you beautiful. I'll always find you worthy. I'll always keep you warm even on the coldest winter nights, Archie, till the morning comes. Now I sleep loving you.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. What website am I on? Tumblr? What the fuck? Oh, here's another one. Let's see. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a lot of these are lesbian letters. How do you know? These are letters from lesbians. Okay. See, look at hashtag lesbian love letter, hashtag lesbian poetry. I don't know. I want to see some. There's nothing hot in here. What the fuck is all this tenderness shit? I want some sleazy shit. What the fuck? Okay. It cut me off. It must have heard me. ABC, I'm getting a little aggravated here. Where in the fuck is this Tommy? Where the fuck is Doc? Where the fuck is Angelic? I mean, we gotta kill time here for another, 45 minutes until their show starts. I mean, Archie's already ready to bounce. I didn't fucking volunteer for this shit. I'm putting in overtime here. You know, I think I'm going to have to, I'm not going to charge Archie. I think Circular Drama has to charge, oh, drop the link, has to start charging, maybe we need to charge Tommy and Angelic and Doc. The fuck, what are we, the place setters?
You want to talk NBA?
Fuck no.
No?
I mean, if you want ABC, I'll have any conversation with you. You put me at ease.
B-ball. You don't like B-ball?
No, fucking B-ball, man. I don't know. That's almost as bad as talking soccer or football or whatever the fuck you guys call it, rugby.
Yeah.
There's your links. Archie, what do we got to do here? Do we got to start? What kind of incentive could we start giving for people to jump on this panel?
Hey, man, pretty grim.
These are tough cookie. Yeah, what the fuck? How do you do this? I mean, how do you do solo? I think you know what I'd like to see, Archie. Pretend that me and ABC and Mike the Snake.
Just hang on 1 minute. 1 moment.
Yeah, sure. 1 minute. Cruise control engaged. The fuck, ABC. You know what, ABC? I think we should start taking it out on the chat. What do you think?
Ooh, we can't go for the punters. Come on.
Why? It's their fault. I mean, give us a topic. Give us something to talk about. I mean, we're doing lesbian love letters. We got all this shit going on. What can we do here? Get Mike the Snake asleep on full screen, baby.
No, this
it's a good suggestion coming from Dick Stroking Phil Vlogs. Why does that look like SR Bell behind bars? Uh-oh, Mikey. Is Mikey chewing tobacco? What's he chewing? Look at he's doing a slow chew. Look at that.
I'm just
Maybe
finishing
he's
up.
having dinner.
Yeah, I just had to eat.
I had some lemon butter fucking braised codfish and some plantain chips and a little light salad, and for some reason I got indigestion. I don't know why. I think it was because I slugged it down with some fucking diatonic water. Maybe it's you think it's the diatonic water? Urinators.
I like the lemon.
Yeah, possibly.
Urinator says, "Are you chewing eclairs?" Oh,
eclairs are yummy.
Andrea says, "Hey, now I just came back from Netflix. What the fuck were you watching on Netflix?" Oh, Yari wants to talk about the 930 Franken Porsche.
Oh, okay. What about my Franken Porsche?
Have you trapped any? Rats? Oh, thank God!
No.
Here we go. Finally. Whew. How you doing, JD? Thank God. Look at this seaside with JD.
A bit
Somebody
rough.
here to save the day.
Bit rough. No, don't put the pressure on me. I got nothing, but it has been rough this morning. I got a question though.
No pressure at all.
Controversial one. Question for Archie. Cartier Santos, is that a watch for a gay man? Or can a straight man
Well,
wear
here, hey, JD, let me ask it for you. Watch this. Yeah. Archie, is Santos a watch for a gay man, Archie? What do you think, Archie?
Not that it matters. Yeah.
We're in cruise control. JD. Don't you understand?
I was watching the show. I did see a lot of his back. He's got a very broad back in his chair there, I noticed this morning. It was looking rough.
Yeah. I mean, Archie's all back. He's got his ass actually turns into his back. Like he's not there. Still not there.
That's all right. We'll wait till he gets back. I guess, as you said, he's planning for his trip and other things.
He's got trip anxiety, almost as bad as when T-Dubs travels. You know, they get anxiety, these old fellas.
They do. They definitely do.
Look at ABC. Can you look at the phenomenal stabilization, great picture, great audio. I mean, JD is just a natural. He's the Gonzaroo, man. He's the Archie versus Gonzaroo.
Gonzaroo, that's a good one.
Where are we at, JD? Tell us where we're at. Are you in a park?
Sort of near where I live, so I won't say exactly, but it's
What is that behind you? What is that? What is that? Yeah, is that a sofa?
No, it's a bit creepy, so I'll have a closer look at it. I mean, this is desperate times call for desperate measures, so
yeah, let's take a look. It looks like some type of a poisonous Australian fish.
It's believe it or not, it's a bit creepy for the kids, but it's a bubbler. So you come down.
Oh shit!
There you go.
That would be funny if that head started moving.
It would be.
I thought it was a park bench.
Yeah, well, it's that
it
too, Mikey.
kinda
It's
is,
that
yeah.
too. It's that too. You can sit down here.
Is it?
Have a
Is it
little-
okay? That ledge didn't look large enough.
JD's getting some love. JD's getting some love. Look at that. Marcus loves the
That's very
JD.
kind. That's very kind. I was going to hop on in the Lux show last night. I was in the city with the whole Vivid Festival Sydney thing, lights in the air, drone
Now
shows and
there's a
shit.
guy that you want to ask. You know what gay men prefer as far as watches go. Now what is that? What is this? Is this a little harbor? What is this? A little?
It's off the. It's off sort of Sydney Harbour. It's the Parramatta River, which is further downstream.
Nice.
Probably 10 kilometres from the Sydney CBD. It's sort of near where I sort of live. Just the local park. Well, I saw
Nice
it desperate
pathway.
this morning.
Man,
Yeah,
Australia's got beautiful parks.
it's pretty nice. You cannot complain.
Why am I seeing blue?
That's weird, isn't it? No,
Yeah.
you see that, and it had been raining for honestly like last 10 days straight, like torrential rain.
Oh, really?
Mud and shit everywhere, but the skies as it should be, which is great. Particularly this time of year, it's sort of autumn coming into winter. So it's
Oh, there's some kind of blue. No, I was looking at off to your left that blue tarp or something that's hanging off the tree. I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a kids' playground.
Sunshade or something.
Pirate ship thing. Just good.
Now it's winter in Sydney, right?
Approaching winter. So it's
Autumn.
not-
What is it? Autumn, winter?
Yeah, fall. So is that
Look at
Archie
that.
there? Can I hear his back? That over the other side, you can see in the distance, you can sort of just see it is the Bushels factory where they roast coffee. So if you walk, some days when the wind's
Ooh,
going the
that's
right
gotta
direction,
smell
you
good.
can smell the coffee.
Now, JD, the minute that you smell that aroma, does that make you want to run and get a coffee?
Oh yeah, I've tried to. I mean, I'm not a massive coffee drinker, but
Where's the cafe?
Archie then?
Fuck, JD.
Sorry.
Somebody's asking you to be a performing monkey. They're not happy with just you Gonzo streaming. They want to know, do you do a good Lux impression?
No, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Can I interest you in
ABC's
reading a
got
lesbian love letter, JD?
No.
Okay. All right. Just asking.
No, I'm not comfortable with that.
Asking for a friend.
Just asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend. No, like ABC's got that down. Particularly when you drop the Archie randomly in those sentences, it makes all the sense.
Danny does a good Lux as well.
You know what we gotta work on ABC's audio because sometimes you sound like you're in a bathtub, ABC.
I can assure you I'm not.
I know that. Undertaker gives you a shout out, JD.
Oh, thanks so much. He does a bit of this sort of stuff. Out and about.
Look at the dogs.
Yeah, they love their dogs in Sydney. Don't have one myself. Archie's still not back, really. Packing
Does
his
it
stuff.
even when he's back? He's not back.
I know.
I mean, the guy literally
I know.
today's like you know what? Today's a freebie for the punters. I mean,
I think so.
that's okay.
But-
They can't all be fucking grand slams.
No, they can't. And the UK thing's going to be huge.
Oh yeah,
So,
it's
you
the
know,
calm
there'll be
before the storm.
plenty
Calm
of
before the
content
storm
there.
for sure.
Lots of content. It's a nice house. Ooh, fancy.
Oh, that's nice houses. That's a nice. I mean, hey, wouldn't you love to have that view, right? Right out your.
Crazy.
Look at that.
Hey JD, how are you,
Hey,
man?
Good, thank you, Arch. How you going? I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So, a watch is pillow one, right? I just got to get that right.
Pillow one, yes, pillow one.
The Cartier Santos.
Yes, sir.
Would you think of that as being like a gay man's watch? Because that's not that it matters at all, but just
Look, I got to
straight
tell
men
you,
wear
I
those
really love the
comfortably.
Cartiers. The Cartiers are so cool, right? But I would say to you, seriously, for similar money, second hand, wouldn't you go JLC?
Well, that's part. It's funny you should say that because that's sort of what I was sort of. Not that I haven't been thinking about a piece for a while, but I've got a big birthday next year, and I was thinking what
Fuck
would be
it.
a good watch
You
to
know what
get.
I would do? Why don't you get a gold, something gold and bang per buck, you know? What budget you got? Give me a budget. Give me a budget.
Well, I wouldn't spend over 20 Australian.
You could get, you know, like those gold Breguet, that was 13, 14. The JL gold, solid gold JLC was 16 Aussie.
Right.
You get a gold Pam for 15, 16,000.
I've got Tim Mosso's wrist, so I can't pull that off.
No, gold, baby, gold. Gold, Jerry, gold. Go for gold, man.
I'd have a bit of anxiety with that, I think. I've told you about that, micro scratches. And I don't want to be one of those guys who covers them with the plastic shit.
20,000 bucks, you can get an amazing watch.
Yeah, definitely. I'd certainly be doing it, buying them a secondary,
gold
particularly
reverso.
for Cartier
A gold
or a JLC.
reverso. Gold reverso.
I do like some of those duo face
Don't
ones.
buy new. You got to buy pre-owned.
Yeah, of course, 100%. And I'll keep my eye on it. But I do like the medium Cartier Santos, the original white dial. Have you seen the green and the blue dials? I think
the Santos is beautiful, right? But I got to be honest with you. I would prefer more personally. I prefer more of a horology piece. You know, like honestly, look, it depends. Look, the styling on Cartier is fucking amazing. I love it. I had a Roadster, beautifully designed, right? But it's like getting a Italian supercar that's got an American engine in it. You think, nah, sorry, Pantera, sorry, Fascal Vega owners out there.
JD, I like the Santos that's got the white dial, but it's got the blue bezel.
Sorry, I just dropped my...
Guys, I'm going to shoot off. I got to drive over and see my friend. I got a friend who's coming for my funeral. I've got to go and see him. He wants to spend today with me. And I want to say a big thank you to JD, Curly, Mike the Snake, ABC, all of you guys. Thank you so much. Tomorrow's the big day. I'm not going to be on stream. I am going to the funeral. And I've actually shared the link in the ArchieLuxury WhatsApp group so they can watch it. But we're not going to stream it. Taking James' advice. And I want to say a big thank you, Curly. Thank you, man. I love your support, man.
Go do what you got to do, Archie. Come on.
No worries.
What the fuck with these long goodbyes? Go.
See you later. Bye.
See ya.
Mate. Sorry, ABC. My headphone dropped out of my head.
All right, link for Ross Rachel Brady. Let's go, Ross. Now's the opportunity. Ross, you got open invitation. Let's go. Hop on here, Ross.
I think some of the punters want to hear this. Check this out.
Said to Archie, look, mental starter shows with the leaves. Yeah, he changed, Archie. He changed. You're so bad, Archie. You know what, I wrote my song, Archie. I started my song. I pulled the song pictures. He was in there, ArchieLuxury. I saw the pictures, and I aired the show, Archie.
ABC.
Yeah.
What stream is that from? I'll just run the clip.
Because
the audio shit.
Yeah, I can't remember where it's from, but it's Lux being impersonated by Narc first, then Bear.
And
I can't remember which stream it was on. But.
Let me hear it. Let me get a phrase off of it. Let me see. Get a phrase.
How about you? Hold on, wait. You've been practicing this.
Okay. And how long? You know how long it's been?
All right. 8th of May. It's been just over a month.
All right, that was on Archie's main channel, right? Okay, what was that phrase? You've been practicing this.
Yeah.
Practicing.
You've been practicing this.
fuck? Oh.
Dead air.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay.
Sorry, ABC. You're
I
saying
don't.
about
I
the
don't. I don't.
Santos
I don't even
ABC?
see a. Does anybody see a horology dungeon scheduled? I don't see a horology dungeon scheduled.
Yeah, JD, you want to talk about the blue Santos,
Yes.
right? The blue
Yeah,
bezel.
mate. So, so is that medium size or is that a large size one?
It's large, I think. So it's got
Okay.
blue bezel and it's got blue numerals, applied numerals, and blue hands. But a white dial.
Okay. I do think, like, with a lot of this stuff, I mean, I haven't got an extensive collection. You sort of want to gravitate towards what would be an icon standard sort of. I think white dial would be the way to go with the Santos, I would imagine.
Look, I personally think Cartier, it's got a quick release strap and bracelet system. They actually contain their case back, so it hugs your wrist.
Yeah, that is a compelling sort of thing. The
It's
one thing
really,
that does
really
scare me
well designed.
about it is the fact that it is sort of like it's so mirrored, that finish, that it's pretty much a scratch magnet sort of thing.
Yeah, the bezel can be, but if it's in blue, then it probably won't be so scratch prone.
Yeah, it's something to think about for sure.
All right. Hey, JD. We're getting a lot of wind noise.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll hop
right.
on and see if I can get my other mic going and I'll be on.
All right,
back
buddy.
in a sec. No worries, mate.
Where's the hope? I'll tell you.
He said, look, Jamie said, I asked Dodger, what was the strangest place you've had sex? He goes, on my bike. I had my wife at the front, I was from behind, and I entered it from behind.
Dodger's not gonna do. Your hope is Jock getting drunk.
It's a bit nasty, Narc. I don't understand why you go down
Jock
there.
getting drunk.
I went there, girl.
And going fucking crazy, getting a fight with.
I'm going to troll the fuck out of him. I'm actually, what I'm going to do, I might even say the fake medals.
The triangle of hope for chaos and craziness. Jock, Marcelo, and Luxy. That's opportunity. That's where shit might happen.
But you know, it was Lux who said to Archie, Metal starter shows, but he leaves.
Yeah, he cheats, Archie. He cheats. You shouldn't pay him, Archie. You know what? I run my shows, Archie. I start my show. I pull the super chats, even though there aren't any. I show the pictures, and I end the show, Archie. You should pay me.
You've been practicing this.
From Duco 10.
Is that it? ABC?
That's the one.
Is there any more?
No, that's the only
You know who's gonna go with you for something
There
like
you go.
that?
Thank you, Mookie.
Thank you. Very, 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 very nifty programming work there.
Let's see. Let's do something here really quick. Evil. Oh, wait.
Are you sure the conspiracy show is scheduled for today?
It's almost not, I don't know, because I don't know if I could keep interested for another 25 minutes.
Because
I just
at
looked and
least
I couldn't
one of
find
those
it.
three would have.
I'm only doing this for fucking Tommy and Angelic.
Nice. Unfortunately, I gotta go.
Okay.
Curly, have a good night.
You too, buddy.
It's always a
See you,
pleasure,
man.
man. See ya. Nice talking with the ABC. Have a good
See
night.
you, buddy.
You too. Take care, man.
Let's go, Evil Wizard. Let's go, Evil Wizard. Let's see what Evil Wizard gives us.
Oh, those were classic. Me in plastic.
How is this possible? I just did this the other day and it worked. It's not working now. What the fuck? Uh-oh. How is this possible? Okay. Evil Wizard.
Yeah, we sometimes spelt it with many E's, because Archie used to call him the Wizard. The Wizard. Your mother, your sister.
I'm trying to think of some of the... Oh, here we go. Oh, shit, there's a lot of them.
Oh, I wish I could see that.
All right. You know what? Somebody told me that he appeared a lot on Tim Wright's channel. And
I heard recently he made some appearances here and there, but I don't know how regular it was. Oh, Evil Wizard was started off by Green Room, that's right. He said, "You're the OG, Pontiff." Because what he used to do...
Look at that. The Commodore comes to save the day. How are you, Sirocco?
Aye, Captain. Is it Aussies
We
need
got
their
no-
mics to warm up?
No. Usually Sirocco's always got good audio. He might be muted. He might not know. You might be muted, Sirocco. Yeah, I think he's muted.
No.
I can hear you now.
Oh, you can?
Oh, there
Yeah,
we
yeah.
go. How are you, Sirocco?
Yeah, I'm good. I
G'day.
don't know what the hell's
G'day,
going on
mate.
then.
Yeah, now we hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, cool. Cool. How we going? Where's Archie gone?
He had somebody was coming in to. I guess I don't know. Somebody came in because they're going to go to the funeral together tomorrow. I think it's Dave.
Someone from
Oh,
Sydney.
okay. Yeah, I forgot it's tomorrow, isn't it? That's fucking
Yeah,
awful.
he just left right now.
Yeah, that's fucking awful news. I couldn't believe it when I saw that.
Devastating.
Yeah. Shocking.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think.
how's things going, everyone? What's new in the Archieverse? It's been absolute freaking ages since I've even watched the show.
I don't. It's been it's the same roller coaster as always, Sirocco. You know, roller coaster up, roller coaster down.
Yeah.
There's been a huge split from the Tim Wright camp, and most of his core people and donors. I mean, who would ever thought you'd see? Actually, Sirocco's come on. Almost all the people that split from Tim Wright has come on Archie's channel, except for OC. OC's been on the dungeon a few times, but doesn't come on the main channel.
Oh, he's no great loss, so is he?
No.
Or is he?
We got everybody's going to be. Tan's already in London. I think that Marcelo is hopping a plane. I think tonight, and he's heading to London. So we got the London meetup happening. There he is.
There he is.
You don't mind if I put you on full screen? There you go.
Yeah, if he must.
How are you, Sirocco? Where's that pistol,
Yeah.
Sirocco?
That's away hidden at the moment because I haven't been spending a lot of time on the boat, so I've had to lock things away and hide things, and you know. So yeah, that's downstairs somewhere.
All right, I got a question for you.
Yep.
What's the highest kilometers you brought the White Lightning Merc up to?
I had a game of Chase Me with my mate's 911.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, and that was fucking hilarious. That was good fun.
You had to going in a straight line. You had to have buried him.
He kept up with me, but his cornering is hopeless.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We went around one corner. It was basically a T-junction, and we're turning right. And I just went around the corner, and as soon as I started moving, I floored it. Then I looked in the mirror, and I saw him try to do the same thing, and the back end of the car swung out and nearly went in the bush. Yeah, it was good fun. I mean, look, he's my little thing up against a probably $300,000 car. You know, he's double what I paid for mine. The guy's 70-something, you know. But he's like a child. Yeah.
So it's a test of wills more than horsepower.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I've got the horsepower there, 510, as opposed to, I don't know what he's got on that. I can't remember.
Oh, you're on the boat now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on the boat now.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been here for ages. I just came down yesterday. I came down on Friday just to do a few things, and then I came down yesterday and decided to stay overnight. I got a CT scan tomorrow morning, so I'll go back to the house tonight, and then my car won't have a car on Tuesday. That's in for a service. Not at Mercedes-Benz, because they charge the fucking earth just to change a bunch of fluids.
Yeah.
Just to breathe the same air as them, they charge you through your nose.
Yeah.
All right. You know we have to ask. That everybody's going to want to know this. Last time that you consumed the Stella.
Oh,
wait a minute. There's another question everybody's going to ask. Let's see the watch. What do you got there? I saw a blue strap.
okay. Oh, where's the camera?
Holy cow, look at this. Sirocco's experimenting with straps on the bluesy.
Yep. And I've got a black one on my side.
You know what? It looks damn good, Sirocco.
I love it.
Let's see the back. Let's see the back. Let's see the back of it, the clasp.
Oh, it's just a...
Oh, okay, pin buckle. I got you.
Yeah. I could have got a deployant, but my problem is I've lost so much weight that I just needed just an ordinary pin buckle just to be able to do the watch up.
I got you.
I'm hoping now to start putting on a bit of weight because I've lost 20 kilos since about December.
That's very typical with chemo, right? I mean,
not so much the chemo. I lost a bit with the chemo. The chemo doesn't really faze me. It's really not that bad.
getting used to it already. The after you get the treatment, you got used to that already.
Yeah, I just get a bit tired.
Yeah.
And excuse me, you get a little bit tired and you sleep a bit. But I mean, while I'm having it, I'm eating food.
Right.
You know, and then I take this thing home, and I'm still plugged into chemo for 2 days after I come out of the cancer unit, and yeah, all's good. But I've had this freaking horrible side effect, which the oncologists and no one seems to be able to put their finger on, and it's fluid retention in my abdomen.
Gotcha.
So the past 6 weeks, 7 weeks, probably more, I've been in and out of hospital getting this drained.
Right.
Which is just a fucking pain, you know. I'm starting to manage it, I hope. But, you know, it's a real...
Sirocco,
Yeah.
they didn't offer any IV supplement as far as nutrition, protein to bulk you up a little bit?
No, that won't work.
No.
That'll just keep you going, IV stuff. No, I'm eating great. I mean, Jesus, I've probably this past week, I've eaten more and been able to digest it, because digesting's also an issue.
Yeah.
I've got to take these tablets just to be able to digest I've got to take pig enzyme, pancreas enzyme from a pig to get my pancreas working.
Right.
If that makes sense.
How you have a tough time with roughage and meat, or what works best? Chicken, boiled? But I mean, are you still able to eat
I
some
can eat
roughage?
anything pretty much.
Yeah.
The dietitian doesn't like me eating things like, I mean, I love blue cheese.
Oh, fool!
The
Come on,
dietitian said to me the other day, don't do that.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, I would imagine that's not well, okay. Now, how about chocolate?
Yeah.
I
I've got
like
chocolate.
chocolate.
I have it occasionally. I'm having my first cup of coffee for.
You know that
Honestly,
that
only
I found Cadbury chocolate bars, but they're little squares. The rum and raisin Cadbury chocolate bars.
That's my favorite.
I can't eat too much of it, but when I went to a Polish deli, and they had it there, and I was like, damn, this. I wonder if this is the brand that Sirocco was talking about. And I bought 2 bars, and my wife ate a bar and a half. I went back to get another couple of little squares, and I'm like, where did it go? She goes, oh, that is delicious. And I was like, you bitch, I'm gonna have to drive all the way back into the city. And I went there, and they had 4 bars left in the sleeve, and I bought all 4 of them. It is really, it's good. You know what it needs, Sirocco? It needs a little bit of nut. It needs a little bit of some kind.
In that case, get fruit and nut. Cadbury's do one called fruit and nut.
Yeah,
That's
but the
got
rum, it's
almond.
got to be rum.
Oh,
Yeah, the rum and raisin is just.
It's such a good taste.
Yeah.
You know what it
And it's
reminds
really
me
nice
of?
if you have that, and you just happen to have a glass of rum with it.
Yeah.
If I recall. Hopefully, in a couple of months, I'm not going to get onto the Terps like I used to. That'll never happen, but maybe I'll start enjoying my beers a little bit more than I have been of late, because they just, I don't know what it is. Chemo changes your taste.
Oh, of course.
So some foods that I eat, can't name any examples. They just don't taste right to me anymore.
Yeah.
Really weird.
Yeah, there's well, I mean, there's a lot of chemo's very, very toxic. So
Oh,
I
absolutely.
mean, it's helpful,
I mean,
but it's toxic. Yeah.
Yeah, you get 4 hours on a Tuesday morning over here. I go in at about 7 or 8 in the morning and leave about 2 in the afternoon, and all that time, or most of that time, is just pumping toxic friggin' poison into you.
Yeah. Are you staying pretty mobile, Sirocco? You staying pretty mobile?
Yes, when I come down the boat, I am. The past 3 weeks, I mean, it's breaking my fucking heart, the weather we're getting at the moment. I can't take the boat anywhere. I just haven't got the physical strength and stamina to do anything.
What about I mean, haven't you met any mates at the yacht club and stuff that would hey, you mind taking my boat out with me? Just take me out for a ride, or you don't trust anybody with your boat, or what do you think? I mean,
well, no one knows my boat like I do. My mate, he's a yachty anyway. Where I've been staying, I met him actually when I first came into the marina back in 2009. And we've been mates ever since. And these guys, him and his girlfriend, have been just absolutely stars, looking after me and
Good for them.
feeding me, tending to all my needs. If I need a lift somewhere and I don't feel up to it, just for example, about a month ago, maybe not quite, I phoned him up. I said, "Look, I need to go in and get another drain done," and he came and picked me up. My sister was here at the time, and I got off the boat, and I don't know what happened, but I couldn't walk 4 meters. I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And that just came out of the blue totally. So I went in hospital. They kept me in for 4 days, which really I didn't like. And they're so fucking cold, hospitals.
Yeah, you know what it is, Sirocco? You're not used to the super clean air that pumps through the hospitals, and they always happen to be a little bit too cold.
Yeah. I just went and got a coffee just now from the restaurant, take out coffee. And one of the girls, Jamie, looked at me and she said, I've never seen you all rugged up like you are. I said, what do you mean? I said, she goes, you're wearing a hoodie, you've got Ugg boots on, you've got tracksuit pants on. A year ago, you'd be walking around in board shorts and a singlet top in this weather. And I just went, I just can't
it takes
handle
it out of you. It takes it out of you for sure. You know, you got some love coming in. You got JD, great to hear, Sirocco, and you got Mental Jock. We ordered Stella's for the Bro House for you, Sirocco. We will be doing a great pick for you. And we got Zeppy's coming in with a super chat. Thinking of you, Sirocco, my brother. $20. Thank you, Zeppy. And
thanks
we have
everyone
Andreas.
for all
Have
your,
a Stella
support,
in the refrigerator when this comes down. Yeah, I can't.
I've actually had 6 on the boat.
I got to tell you, I was a couple of weeks ago when the salmon happened. The coho salmon happened to be in shallows, and I went fishing a few times. And I got this Polish guy that lives across the street from me. He's a Highlander Polish guy, you know, but he's a Highlander, fucking great guy, and I have to take him fishing. He drives me fucking crazy. But the thing is, I don't like going on the weekends, and he works. And but we ended up going, and he's like, "You don't mind if I bring some beers on the boat?" I go, "No, I don't. What the fuck do I care, man? I'm driving as long as you know." And what does he do? He opens up his cooler, and of course, he's got a 12-pack of Stella.
Perfect.
The minute I saw it, sir, I mean, you know what? That's what's crazy about these streams. The minute I saw it, I started laughing. He's like, "What are you laughing at, you fucking dago?" And I go, "You wouldn't even understand, dude." So it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. I took my wife out to eat, and she had a Mai Tai, and then the guy next to me got a Stella, and of course they served it in a Stella glass too. So it's like I can't see that, you know, I can't see a Stella beer or a glass or something without thinking of you. That's crazy, isn't it?
That is crazy.
We have
Jesus.
Patrick B. You're like
Hello,
you know, you're the, just like Archie's the unofficial ambassador of Patek. You're the unofficial, you're the unofficial ambassador to Stella. Hello, Sirocco. Miss and love you, man. That's from Patrick B.
Hello, mate. How's it going?
Do you know, I remember that day. I think it was the day that you were showing off the first time you were using your gimbal, and you walked over down the dock over to the yacht club, and you had your yacht master on, the one with the what is it called? The Onyx indices. There's the indices. They were black.
Onyx, yeah.
Onyx, yeah.
Yeah, the two-tone one on.
Yeah, and the sun was going down, and you had your camera propped up, and you were just pouring yourself a Stella, and I was like, that is a fucking great place. I mean, if I was a pirate, that's the way I'd want to live life.
Yeah. I tell you what, I've seen some vision of what the weather's like. I mean, the weather's good here.
Yeah.
As I say, a little chilly, but we haven't had a breath of wind or barely a breath of wind for about 2 to 3 weeks now.
Uh-huh.
And it's absolute perfect conditions. I haven't seen these conditions for probably 3 years. And I'm sitting here going, fuck, I can't go anywhere.
Sirocco, you got to get in that yacht club and ask one of these fucks to take your boat out and take you out for a ride. I mean, I had a friend of mine actually that he went through a pretty intense back surgery, and his wife couldn't drive the boat, and he's like, I want to take a ride on my boat. He goes, I want to take me out for a ride on my boat. And I'm like, are you crazy? I go, I've never driven a fucking 32-foot Sea Ray. What the fuck, are you nuts? And he was like, no, take me out. I had never driven a boat with thrusters, in the front.
Yep.
And I was like, look, I'll do it. I'll do my best. But the minute that you yell at me for fucking hitting either a dock post or doing something wrong, I'm going to throw you overboard. And he was like, okay, deal. And we spent a good 4 hours on one of the most beautiful days, because he had his, well, at that time, this was a decade ago. He had his boat, a slip was in downtown Chicago at Burnham Harbor, and they had probably got the best yacht club there, so.
Right.
And it's private parking. We just pulled, I mean, it felt like a total VIP. You pull in there, fucking park, secure parking, and we went on his boat and spent almost the whole day. I went around the lakefront skyline off of his boat, and he just had a smile from ear to ear, just to be able to have that feeling of being out on his boat. And I was like, what the fuck? All these people in the yacht club, you don't meet you never meet anybody that'll take your boat for a ride or hire a captain or something the next time. He just goes, no, you're it. So I was like, I'm not coming down here every week because you want to go take a ride on your boat, because I can't fish off of a 32-foot fucking boat. But yeah, when you get that, I told you, I had a cousin of mine, and I mean, right now he's in Florida. He's a few years younger than me, late 50s, and when he was 31 years old, he started living on a boat on the Chicago River, and then it went from the river to because on the river he would put his boat in a slip where they aerated it, so he left his boat in the water all year, And the only thing that he had to worry about is if the aerator power ever went out, but they always had it backed up. It never happened, but he loved it. I mean, he loved it. Everything that he needed. The only thing he really needed is a place to get groceries and a place to a cleaner, a cleaner and a laundromat, and that's all he needed. Other than that, he had everything he needed. He took showers in the gym.
Yep.
And he loved it because you don't pay property taxes. You're living in the best real estate that there is, in
Absolutely.
downtown. So, and he never went back on land. He just he happened to have a job where he could do it, and from 30 until, I mean, it's been 28 years. He's been living on a fucking boat, and he loves it. I mean, of course, what happens is you start getting bigger and bigger, and he ended up he's got a 38-foot Sea Ray that he's on now,
Right.
and he loves it. He even put a wash. His big upgrade for him was getting a washing machine and a dryer on his boat. He loved it,
Yeah. I'd do the same, except just takes up a little bit too much space on this boat. And
yeah, he survived.
if I was going to upgrade it, well, they actually come with a washing machine, the upgraded one, but there we go.
Yeah, his boats has survived 2 hurricanes too. We got CB, $5 Sirocco. Your early boom boom coming up soon.
Not sure what that means.
Your early boom boom coming up soon.
Early boom boom.
Birthday? Maybe? Birthday? I don't know.
No, I just had a birthday.
Your early CB, can you elaborate on boom boom coming up soon?
Yeah,
And he's
can
got
you,
question marks.
in particular, early.
Your
does that
early boom boom coming up soon. Oh, yearly boom boom coming up soon.
Oh, yearly.
Oh, that must
Yearly.
be when you leave the land of Oz to go hook up with your girlfriend. That must mean.
Yeah, no, that's not going to be happening anytime soon. I can't travel at this stage. I can't travel long haul. And
You're kind of tied to
to the UK.
You're kind of tied to your medical facilities, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I am considering going to Fiji in August, which is only a 4-hour flight.
Yeah.
Which that's not so bad, but when you're looking to get to the UK, it's 21 hours flying plus whatever the travel time there is, at least 21 hours flying. Whether you go first class or economy, it's a fucking long way. And
Yeah,
I just don't think I'm up to it at the moment.
When
So
we had
I'm putting that on hold. Curiously, I was actually in Las Vegas a year ago today.
Oh yeah, I remember that. What, didn't Dodger meet you out there?
No, he met me in the UK in Jersey.
Oh, okay, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's when I found out that there's 2 jerseys, one in America and one in the UK. That's right. That was funny. I remember that. You guys were just sashaying, lounging, drinking some beers, and Dodger was smoking his cigarettes.
That's pretty much right. We sat out by the pool at one stage.
Yeah.
Sitting outside, and it would be
You know, I
great.
remember the hardest thing. It wasn't taking my dad's keys away when he stopped driving. It wasn't the fact that we moved him in, him and my mother. We moved him in with us, so me and my brother could take care of them. You know, in the elder stages of his life, the thing that hit my father the hardest is that he wasn't able to travel. Once we had to start taking him in for dialysis. He couldn't travel. We couldn't get him we couldn't get him cleared to travel because every year him and my mom used to go to Sicily, and he used to love picking peaches off his trees, his orchards in Sicily, and going and visiting his olive groves and his family and stuff. I think that's when he was a 79. Because he died when he was 82, so at 79, at the end of 79, he was going to turn 80. It was April of 79. The doctors, when they put him on dialysis, I was like, he always goes in October. He goes to Sicily. He's like, it's not going to happen this year. It's not going to happen this year. And then it never happened, really. I mean, because my mother was too nervous to let him travel. But that was the hardest, because when you can't drive anymore and you take his keys, that's one phase. That's a really hard phase when you're taking care of an elderly person. But man, when they finally realized that they can't travel the way they're used to traveling, that was, I think, the hardest fucking thing for my old man to accept. That was tough.
I understand that, because this shit that I've got. I mean, a year ago I was invincible.
Yeah.
It's
the loss of independence, right, Sirocco? That's what hits you the hardest.
Yes.
When you're you're so independent all your life, and then you're totally relying. Not even, I don't think he felt bad that he was relying on his family to take care of him, because that's the way it was. They did it with their elderly parents. They sacrificed a lot to take care of them when they were. So that was kind of expected. I think it was when he lost the ability to travel, he almost lost a lot of his independence, and that's tough to take. That's tough to take. We got some super chats coming in. Hang on a second.
I do. Wow.
We got Neil, Sirocco. Neil has taken a strange turn on us. He is not a mercenary anymore. He's I don't know. He's almost like a Jehovah's Witness. He's all about plur. You know what plur is? Peace, love, unity, and respect.
Righto.
It's scary. It's kind of scary. Just
Very
because
scary.
Brother Sirocco, Neil, $5, just because Brother Sirocco can't travel long hauls, make no mistake, his long haul can still take a lady around the world. And then we have CB again, $5, Sirocco, wishing a great boom boom in August then. There you go.
There you go. Let's hope so, ACB. Yeah.
And we have...
No, my big problem is... Undertaker, how are you, mate?
There you go. Thank you, Undertaker. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, CB.
Yeah, my big problem is, yes, I can travel to the States, but I can't get travel insurance. And that's one country in the world where I'm not going to go without any travel insurance.
Right.
For obvious reasons.
You said, you're talking about health insurance, right? So you
Exactly,
have,
yes.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Like last year when I was over there, I took out insurance. It just covers you. It costs a bit of money, but some people say it's a waste of money, and I went, not if I break a leg or something, If I go to the UK, I'm pretty much covered there with healthcare over there, because I still have a health card from when I left all those years ago. Fiji's not a big deal because it's only a 4-hour flight. Just get me back on a plane and I'm fine,
Hey, some countries, if you don't pay ahead of time, they fucking they put a lien on your passport.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, that happened. My mother really lucked out. She went and visited about right after my dad died. She went to her sisters in Italy, and it's all marble floors and marble stairs, and she slipped and actually broke her hip. And the only thing that saved her is that my mother had dual citizenship, or else, boy, she would have been in. It would have been pretty bad for her. I mean, you're talking about $50,000 if you got to pay out of pocket.
Yeah, that's crazy money.
Yeah. No, I believe in that. I believe in paying whatever you got to pay.
Yep.
For insurance. I think that. Where the hell did you go when you flew Emirates Airlines? Were you going to America when you had your own little first class cabin? I forget now.
I flew to London on that leg when I live streamed it.
Yeah, I mean that was like the most boss fucking way of traveling, getting your own cabinet with your own bathroom. I'm like, you know what? You have to do that. If it's a once in a lifetime thing, you have to do that. I mean, it's just to say you did it. That was so cool,
Yeah.
Almost like having your own. You kind of get the feeling of being on a private jet, at 1/5 the price. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. I actually managed. I can't believe it. My sister, who doesn't like spending money, I actually talked her into. When she came back this time, because she was here at Christmas, New Year.
Yeah.
And then she came back at the beginning of May, and I talked her into trying first class because she was going business before.
Yeah.
And now she won't go anything else.
I know. It's hard for people to when they, because there's a lot of times you could play games with either credit cards and miles and stuff, but I compare it to the first time that you buy a vehicle and you get all the bells and whistles. Once you do that, you're hooked. You're never going to buy, like I will never buy a car that doesn't have heated and cooled seats and a heated steering wheel. I will never buy a vehicle that doesn't have front and rear and overhead cameras. I mean, once you have it, you never want to go back. You know what I mean? You always got to have that. I mean, I don't know if people understand that, but it's like, it's worth the money. Look, part of you could have a great experience when you get to your destination, and coming and leaving the destination. At the destination, you could have a great trip, but if your flight is shit, like if you end up sitting next to some whack job or somebody that's fucking won't leave you alone, it's worth the extra money to have your own little, I don't want to say safe space. I want to say more like private space,
I think safe space is a good way of putting it as well. I remember one trip I was coming back from London back to here, and I was in economy. It's one of the last times I flew economy, actually. And I was in the center fucking aisle, which is the worst. Can't remember what airline. It wasn't Emirates. I think it might have been Qantas, or even British Airways. But I had this Oriental chap sit next to me who had the worst fucking BO I've ever smelt.
Oh, yeah, that's unacceptable.
And you've got that for 14 hours. It's crazy. So now I tend to stick, if I'm going, even if I fly to the States or from the States to come back here, I'll pay extra and have a longer travel time to go Emirates than, if I was to fly from, say, Chicago last year. I think it would have been quicker for me to go United to San Francisco and then to Brisbane. But I went, no, Emirates from Chicago to Dubai and then on to Brisbane after that.
I had that happen to
that
me.
Just works for me.
I had that happen to me on KLM when they didn't have direct flights to Italy. We used to take KLM to Amsterdam and then Amsterdam to Rome. and my wife asked me to switch seats with her, and I was like, because I had a window seat, and sometimes it's nice having at that time, having the window seat. It was okay because you could put your pillow up against the window seat. They give you a little pillow and little stuff for the international flights, and we switched seats. And she started smirking at me, and I was like, I didn't catch what she was saying because the food had just come. And at that time, I used to drink. I had a couple of cocktails in me, and then I start fucking getting a whiff of this fucking jerk off that was next to me. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at her, she's laughing. And I went into her overhead. I asked the guy, excuse me, I went into her overhead, and I didn't have cologne. She had a bottle of perfume in her in her bag that she had, and I pulled that out. And I sprayed it on the guy, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I go, "Don't fucking move." I go, "You look," I told him, "You speak English?" And he goes, "Yeah, I speak English." I go, "You smell." I go, "So I'm going to spray this on you. Then I want you to go to the bathroom and come back in 20 minutes. Or, I don't know what to tell you. You stink." I go, "You fucking stink." And I'm going to tell the flight attendant you stink, and I'm going to start shit on this fucking airplane. I mean, we're on this airplane for 12 fucking hours. We're only an hour into the air, And the guy, and I told him nicely. I wasn't an asshole about it. And you know what? He went to the bathroom. He came back after the perfume kind of settled, and he sat down. He was smiling. He was laughing. And I just started. I kind of struck up a conversation. He was actually German, spoke a little bit of broken English, and we kind of struck up a conversation. But yeah, there's no way I could stand. I could sit next to somebody that's got BO for fucking 11 hours. It ain't gonna happen.
Oh. Nothing worse.
There's nothing worse. I mean, the perfume with the BO, okay, because it masks a little bit. But straight up BO, fuck that. We have a show sponsor. Guess who's the show sponsor? It is AD Never Calling. $50. Sirocco, big, giant, tight squeeze hug to you. Thank you for all your contributions. You've touched so many people. Thank you, Patrick. Have you ever seen Patrick's? Have you ever seen Patrick's double jointed thumbs?
I seem to recall seeing something not that long ago.
Yeah, it's actually. I mean, on screen, I think if I saw it in person, it would creep me out. On screen, not so bad, but if he did that trick in person, like all of a sudden, like say, you meet him at Watch Time New York, and you're having a slice of pizza, and all of a sudden he goes to take a bite, and he just flips that double jointed thumb at you. I think it would spoil your appetite like really quick.
Quite possible.
Jesus Christ! What else we got in here in the chat? We're not going to talk about undocumented immigration.
No, God.
There's no way I'm going down that fucking road. Let's see. What do we got? What are they talking about? We got Patrick sponsoring the show. Loose Tooth says hello to Sirocco. Who else do we got? Yeah, I think, Sirocco, what do you think about people that are supposed to start a show on time and then take their sweet time dilly-dallying while we're sitting here trying to provide filler talk? I think it's quite rude, don't you?
Well, it's probably something I would attempt not to do. That being said, in the very early days of the dungeon, when it was me and Dodger doing it, I was in the UK, and that's when it all kicked off. I was actually over there at my sister's. So I thought, I'll just do a lunchtime for my time, lunchtime stream for an hour or something. And I scheduled it. I started it. And then 30 seconds later, I lost Wi-Fi. So you can imagine there's a blank fucking screen with people in the chat going, what? And I remember one of the comments was, because I read it later, was, Sirocco, why are you trying to destroy Archie's channel? And I thought, hey, I just lost Wi-Fi, and I'm not in my house. It's not my boat. I've got to make a phone call to figure out how to reset the Wi-Fi. But that went on for about half an hour. Then I started again. I'll never forget that one. It was right in the very. That was probably about 4 shows into the beginning of the dungeon.
What the fuck? What do you, Tommy? You want me to start a? You want me to start a dungeon and then you guys jump on, or what? What are you saying that you can't do it from your device? I can't type right now. I don't have my glasses. What do you want me to do? You want me to start the dungeon and then you guys jump on, or what? Tell me what you're doing. Can you type in the chat, Tommy? Hello, Tommy. Hello, Angelic. Hello, Doc. I'm imagining. I can't because then no one can pull up it. All right. Okay. So you need. I'm reading WhatsApp, so I can't.
Right.
Okay. All right. So you want me? Okay. Thank you, Mookie. Thank you. Of course. The guy that's got to take care of everything, Mookie. We have Brother Neo is saying, Sirocco Sales, you will always have songs sung about you. What songs would those
good
be?
ones, I hope, Neo.
Yeah, what songs would those be?
I got no idea.
What songs would those be? You know what we were talking about the other day, Sirocco?
Go on.
Remember when Luke Hemtech and Justin and we had we had the dungeon management debacle going on.
Yep.
Isn't it funny how like all the personalities got to walk their own journey to get to know each other? That was so funny. I saw. I mean, those guys were in Archie's chat after he announced his son's passing, but I always found it strange that that you know it's the Archieverse, dude. You got so at some point, it's either water under the bridge or just forget about the bullshit that happened. I mean, that was the way it was then, but this is the way it is now, right? I mean,
yes.
I mean,
Look, at the end of the day, we all had. I mean, the two of us had a bit of a rough spell, shall we say?
Yeah, but that's been going on from now and since forever. If it wasn't me and Narc driving somebody crazy, it was Tim and Green Room. It's just different personalities, but the outcome usually comes out to be the same. This is a good men's social club, a good men's support group. It's, you know, everybody takes their hazing in stride, right? It's just the initiation, right? It's almost like an initiation.
Yes.
You know,
and look, you know, we're a few years on from that, and if you got to hold a grudge on that, there's no point being on this at all.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to let bygones be bygones, get on with it, and go, yeah, okay, that happened. It's all good now.
Yeah, like I love the Dodger gave this explanation about Archie, you know, where everybody's trying to give Archie advice and this and that, and Dodger said, he goes, you know, look, if you just lower your expectations and just, you know, don't take every word that comes out of his mouth literally, you'll be just fine.
Yeah.
So I was like, Dodger, I mean, I could do that. I could lower my expectations, no problem. And it actually has served me well since the day he said that, since the day Snaky said that. And you know what? I think that me and Dodger have had the best relationship ever on these streams because it's like take everything with a grain of salt. The only thing that matters is that you get a good giggle out of it, and you know you don't disrespect somebody on a personal level. And then if you do, be man enough to apologize for it if it's something dumb that you did. You know.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What do I do with this guy, Sirocco? What do I do with this man? Happy meet Curly. I can't tune in at the moment. This is Palway. But I wanted to update you on further on the foot cheese filing situation. So what Pelway did was he had a buildup of dead skin on his feet, and he bought some kind of a fancy ceramic glass foot file, and he did his own exfoliating on the bottom of his feet, and he was like heads over heels, loved the fact that his feet felt like rose petals. I was like, all you got to do is find an Asian place and go get a pedicure once a month, and you'll keep that feeling forever. As well as a glass file, I have a nice electric file, and I alternate. You know what you need, Palway? You need a pumice stone. Don't forget the pumice stone and some good. Now, this is going to sound weird, but in America, they got this stuff called horse's balm. Horse's balm. And what it is they put it on the bottom of it so horses don't chafe their nuts because they got big nut sacks. And that stuff is the greatest foot moisturizer and lotion that you could get. But you got to go to a place that has equestrian stuff for horses. So it's a lotion for horse nuts, but it actually works amazing on your feet. So there you go.
That'd be an interesting job.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you, Palway, in England, just find yourself a nice Asian place that performs pedicures and manicures, and just go there once a month and spoil yourself and have them do your feet. You don't need to do it yourself. Believe me, they do an excellent job. They use excellent quality stuff, and you'll thank me later. Bag balm. There you go. See, I knew Patrick, being from Texas, would know what I'm talking about. It's called bag balm. They also use it on cows' udders. Fantastic stuff for the feet.
Wow.
Let's see what we got going here, Sirocco. I believe
It's amazing the stuff that you learn on the Archieverse.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all about spoiling myself now that I have time to do it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think that men don't spoil themselves enough. I mean, you got to go once a month and go get yourself a full service, nice hot towel, wet shave. You know, you feel like $1 million. Hey, why do you think that women are always walking around with a big fucking smile on their face? They go get their nails done, feet, hands. They get their hair done. Why shouldn't men be able to do the same thing? You know, why do you got to go to some gruffy old smelly fucking old man's barbershop when you go to a full service men's spa? They got them. And believe me,
I never used to do that. When I had hair, I always used to use a woman's hairdresser. Always. You know, when I needed just a trim or something.
you know, I had until he retired, I had an Italian barbershop I used to go to, and they gave you they even gave you a fucking neck massage and everything. It was full service. They shaved you. They did your ear hairs, nose hairs, your eyebrows. And the guy that owned the place actually retired and handed over the business over to one of the guys that used to rent a chair in that place for a long time. And it just, didn't have the same feeling anymore. I used to go in there and they'd make you an espresso. If you drank, they'd, make you a drink. And what I did was I actually, not too far away from me in this, it's a cultural, they're Middle Eastern. Okay. So it's like there's a market, halal market, and they sell halal food and stuff. And they actually have a Turkish barbershop. And it's amazing, the service that you get in that place. They give you a hot towel shave. They could give you a facial. Anything that, they do your ear hairs, nose hairs. And I mean, you come out, you feel like $1 million. And I mean, they, place is super clean, super nice. And it's just nice to treat yourself to, spoil yourself a little bit. I actually one of the greatest customer service kind of things that I used to do, instead of taking customers out to dinner or take them golfing and stuff, I used to take them to a full service men's spa I bet you'll know where I'm talking about. Water Tower Place. When you stayed in Chicago, there's a building called Water Tower Place. Inside that place, they have a full service men's spa. You know.
Okay, I don't recall it.
Yeah, on the second floor water tower place, you take the escalator right up, and they do English type. It's like an English style barbershop. They got all the stuff that they use to shave you, and their colognes and all that stuff is all from England. And you go in there, and they give you a hot towel treatment on the face. They wet shave you. They actually finish your haircut off with a straight razor, and it's a little expensive, but I used to take clients there, and they would love it. You know, it's better than any bar or taking them out to some steakhouse or something like that. It makes it a more personal, personable.
Yeah, because every man and his dog does that, so you're doing something different.
Yeah. And then what I used to do is I used to follow that up. Like I would get them around the holidays. We would get them gift certificates for that, you know. And you know, hey, look, a lot of times, these people they love going in and getting full service spa. You get them, men get manicures. I mean, maybe not all the time, but I mean, some do. And it's good. I mean, it makes them feel good, and they give you a full service treatment at the place. And I like I said, I think that I think nowadays men are learning to spoil themselves a little better than in the old days. I mean, in the old days it's like take your Bic razor and fucking drink your cup of coffee while you're shaving. Fuck that shit, you know. You only live once. Treat yourself
the
well.
The new generations are starting to come through like that.
Mm-hmm.
The older generation, the one ahead of me, if you like, older than my vintage and probably the same with yours, they probably didn't. But then slowly it's gravitating towards guys. I mean, look, men never used to talk about health or anything.
Yeah, it's true.
And now they do. Again, only to a degree with my generation, I think. But
we learned late. We learned late. We learned at a later stage. Let me ask you something, Sirocco. Besides a food, something to eat or something to drink, what ways did you used to spoil yourself when you do it? It's like it just puts a really you're at your peaceful place. It puts a big smile on your face. Was it taking out your boat, going on a long trip,
Absolutely.
opening up your engines?
Probably once I separated from my second wife and I bought my first yacht. That was it for me. I'd get out and I'd be alone for, 2 or 3 days. And I was always very comfortable in my own space, in my own company, if that makes sense. So, I just sit there, relax. Even since I've had this particular boat, I was up at my favorite little spot back in, it must have been about 2020. And we had very good weather. It was amazing. It was just like what I've been describing here at the moment. And I remember sitting on my boat, and as the wind shifted, you move a bay, so just to keep out of the wind. And I didn't speak to anyone for probably 7 or 8 days. And then one day I moved the boat round, and I went, yeah, okay, I think it's time to go ashore. Took some beers with me, and a few people I knew there, and they go, we've been watching you, but your dinghy's in the water, but you haven't been doing anything. What have you been doing? I said, I've just been relaxing, enjoying myself.
Yeah, peaceful,
and now
right?
I feel I can rejoin the world, if that makes sense.
Let me ask you something.
That was always good for me.
When you used to be a commercial diver, right?
Not commercial, no.
Oh no. Did you feel completely different when you dived? Did you feel like you belonged in that element more than on land when you used to dive and be be weightless and around marine life? Wasn't it like a different, like almost like a space odyssey?
I remember the first, and then you can't even call it a dive because it was literally an instruction thing. So it was like my first day,
Are you
And the
getting a
first
certification
time-
or something? You were going certification
Yeah,
test or something?
yeah.
Okay, I got you.
This is back in 1977, I guess, something like that.
Right.
And I remember the first time I was breathing underwater, and I remember it to this day. It was just fascinating to me. The instructor, who was rather nice, and we got on very well.
Can I ask you, because I actually remember the first time that I did it. Let me ask you something. The moment that you got comfortable with your gear, you felt one with your gear, with your breathing apparatus, your mask and everything, where everything just clicked and you felt comfortable in that environment. Wasn't that the most amazing fucking feeling? Like it just changed. Like the nervousness went away and you just became one with that element. I mean, because it does take a while for you to get comfortable with the gear and everything and get it out of your mind where, okay, all I have to do is I just have to keep looking at my dive timer and make sure that I have enough time to go up and I don't run out of oxygen under the water. But
yeah, I don't know. I was always very cautious. So when I was gearing up, I double and triple check that everything's, done up right, everything's switched on that should be, everything's off that should be, all that sort of stuff.
when did you stop? Well, how many dives did it take you before you stopped being nervous and you really look forward to it? Like, okay, all I have to do is double check everything. I'll be fine. I don't have to worry about nothing. And actually, the minute you entered the water, you weren't nervous at all. How many dives did it take you?
I think straight from the beginning.
No shit. No shit.
Yeah. As I was saying, I remember the first time I breathed underwater, and the instructor said there was about 4 of us in the course, and the instructor said, just put this thing in, breathe normally, and then just we're on a boat ramp. So we weren't in particularly deep water, but just deep enough so you could sit down. You're totally covered. You're maybe about a foot of water above your head.
Yeah.
And I just sat down on the concrete, totally immersed, and started breathing. And it was just fascinating to me. And I felt comfortable right from that beginning.
What have you ever dived and ran into a marine animal that made you nervous?
No.
No shit.
No,
the
I don't
first
believe
time
so.
I mostly dived in fresh water, but a little bit of salt water, and then in a controlled thing where there were sharks around, but it was no big deal. But the first time I ever ran into something that made me nervous, I was in Wisconsin diving in Lake Michigan at the mouth of a river, and I hit. You know how it's weird when all of a sudden you start fighting current when you're underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I hit this little patch of current, and I literally ran into now these are not the big giant white sturgeon. These are lake sturgeon. So they're smaller, but they're still big. The first time I saw a lake sturgeon underwater, I really got fucking intimidated. It was literally like looking at an underwater dinosaur. And I mean, it wasn't that big. It was maybe, I don't know in centimeters what it would be, but it was about 5.5, almost like 6 foot long, but it was wide. And when I saw that thing underwater, I was like, and it was like I said, I was at the mouth of a river. So, where the current was hitting a break wall, it made a huge depression, where the river met the mouth. And when I saw that thing, I was like, but it also fascinated me enough to where it wasn't moving, and I had to go up and put a hand on it. And it just sat there on the bottom, just hovering on the bottom. It was the freakiest but coolest thing that I ever did when in that patch where I learned how to dive. I did get certified, but then I just dropped it. It was, I don't know, I don't know if I got bored of it or it was just too hectic, or maybe I think it had to do with I had to buy too many wetsuits because I kept getting fatter and fatter.
Yeah.
and wetsuits ain't cheap. Wetsuits are not fucking cheap.
Oh God, no! Scuba itself is once you put all the equipment together, I mean, I've still got mine here. I may as well start trying to sell it off or whatever, because those days are unfortunately gone for me now totally. But there was nothing for me in my real heyday when I was literally diving 2-3 times a week. The wife would never see me. She'd be off at the gym on the weekends and I'd be away diving, and that'd take up a day. I probably had $30,000-$40,000 worth of scuba equipment.
It adds up quick.
Yeah, I like what I would call recreational dive equipment. Then I had the technical diving outfits, which goes into twin tanks and redundancy.
Did you ever have an underwater scooter, a pulsar?
I've used them.
Yeah, I've used them too. Those things are that's actually pretty cool. You know what was cool about going underwater was the weightlessness. Once you got your balance down pat and your weights down pat, it was pretty cool. But man, fucking getting in the boat was always fucking rough with all that shit on you, Yeah, you could spend big money really fast. I never got into underwater photography or video. But that was about the next thing that I want to do. I actually, the only reason I wanted to learn how to dive is because I wanted to see what structure looked like underwater so I could fish it. So I used to want to scout it out to see what I saw down there. Now I just use an underwater camera to do it. So, anyways, well, you know what? These guys started the conspiracy dungeon. They're doing a round table of I think that they're doing the Oklahoma City bombing that happened in America when some militia guys bombed the FBI headquarters. So they started it. So I had a really good time having a conversation with you, Sirocco. I'm glad that you hopped on. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, I'm glad I popped on. I didn't intend to stay this long, but always good to jump on and see what's going on. As I say, I haven't really been watching much of
it's
late.
going to be all about London. I think starting. Well, you're already. It's your Sunday, right? So starting your Tuesday, London should be in full effect. We'll have Marcelo and by your Friday. They should be moving into the Bro House, so that'll be, you know who that is. There's a huge cast of characters, so.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm gonna thank the super chat. You gotta take that. Go ahead, Sirocco.
I better take that. Yeah.
All right. It was a pleasure talking to you, Admiral.
You too, Curly.
Don't be a stranger. Come around more often, Sirocco, when you feel like it. Take care, buddy.
Yep. Thanks.
All right. What a nice treat to talk to Sirocco. You guys are going to be transferred over to the dungeon. Caruso started us off with 59 knocks. Caruso 2. Thank you. We had Scott Kelvin, $5. Thank you, Scott Kelvin. We had Malik Diamond, $10. Thank you, Malik Diamond. Will Money, $10. Thank you, Will Money. We had Mobster, $2. Thank you, Mobster, and go fuck yourself. We had Kelsowitz, Insatiable Protect Dog. Thank you. We got our friend Perry TV. Check out his channel. $2. Thank you, Perry. Very nice of you. Jefferson Exotic, $5. Thank you, Jefferson Exotic. We got a resident billionaire, Zeppy, $20. Thank you, Zeppy. CB, as always supporting the Archieverse. Thank you, CB. Appreciate it. Brother, peaceful brother, Neo, $5. Neo the monk. He's a monk now. Thank you, Neo. CB, thank you again, $5. Show sponsor. AD Never Calling, $50. Thank you, AD Never Calling. And we got Neo, $5. Rock. Neo, $5. Oh, fuck. Mo, hey. Great to hear from Sanacho. Thank you, Mo. I missed You know what, Mo? I thought that you were super chatting the fucking dungeon. I wish I would have saw it earlier while he was on. Sorry about that, Mo. Yeah, hey, check out the Dungeon Conspiracy Show. And what do we got? What do we? I'm just gonna end this. I don't think we need an outro. Do we need an outro, guys? I don't think we need an outro. Maybe we do. Oh, maybe we don't. See you guys.